All right, everybody, we're in. We're back with that new jack swing, and we can talk to everybody around this camp, led by me, King Henselt. What else do we have to do? Rot fiends, black. Imprisoned elf. Ask around the camp about the symbol of courage. Then arm wrestling and stuff. Upper Eden. Search the site of Sabrina Glevisig's execution. I certainly can. Find the Dunbanner standard, Vandergriff sword, and a piece of Seltkirk's armor. Henselt's medallion. Okay. Well, let's talk to soldiers. You look like a soldier.
You're out of your league.
Okay.
Hello, Grunt.
Hello, Grunt.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist lifts.
Like
It
hens
won't
on
just
their eggs.
disappear. They say only a spell will lift it. Need some help, Monster Slayer?
I want to talk,
Ah.
dog of war.
I couldn't arm
I've
wrestle this
heard
guy
much
outside.
about you, Witcher. Greetings.
Greetings, Captain.
Greetings. Well met.
I heard you gained fame during the wars with Nilfgaard.
Our fees have doubled since the Battle of Brenna. As it turns out, it was worth risking our necks.
I knew one of your kind once. Woman by the name of Rayla.
Killed by an elf's treacherous arrow. She made a mistake. Let her emotions take control. This profession requires cold calculation.
I was about to say yes. I definitely remember Rayla. Mm-hmm.
Must be fatiguing fighting all the time.
I took a little time off recently. Something along the lines of a honeymoon. But I like my craft, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
I wouldn't mind learning some details about Brenna from someone who played first fiddle there.
Constable Natalis commanded the Nordlings. The Nilfgaardians mounted a vicious attack. And if not for us and the Dunbanner, the collected armies of the North probably would have shattered into bits. Luckily, we showed up at the right time, withstood the assault and came out victorious. We earned every last copper we were paid. 50,000 Nilfgaardians shattered their teeth trying to bite at us. Menno Colehorn, their commander-in-chief, chose death over humiliation. Like in every battle, it was a question of timing, taking advantage of the foe's missteps, and a bit of luck.
And a bit of luck.
Were you here 3 years ago during the last battle for Vergen?
Bradley's Blue Banner was. They were decimated by mages. The survivors enlisted with us. They weren't eager to talk about it, and we didn't press them.
No lack of work for your kind.
Mercenary might just be the surest profession these days. Sign of the times.
Does Henselt pay his mercenaries well? Call it professional curiosity on my part.
It's no secret a lump sum of 20,000 Novigrad crowns awaits. To be divvied
Novigrad
up between
crowns.
those who survive.
So the more of you die, the greater the take per head.
Yes.
This guy does have some cold calculations.
Is Henselt paying you to wait?
Curiosity itching you, Witcher. Not the best trait to have in wartime.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Deathmole's given us silver-plated weapons and protective amulets. On your advice, as I heard it. We're to observe the mist and, if need be, drive off the wraiths.
How many mercenaries you got watching the fog?
I've got them spread out in small groups around campfires. And how many we number? Well, that's my concern alone.
Since you're already watching it, pay attention to the size of the cloud. I need to know if it's expanding.
Well,
How fast?
it's almost imperceptible, but it's constant. A foot, perhaps two a day. What does that mean?
Means I have to hurry.
I didn't learn about that on the other side. I didn't realize it was spreading.
The whole camp's gone
Although
berserk
maybe somebody
looking
mentioned
for
it.
the coins. Grown lads with their
Spread out.
arses in the air.
On me.
Scavenging
Spread
around
out
the tents
on me.
like idiots.
I am your humble servant.
I am your humble sir.
Odrin.
What do you want?
How did you catch him?
We didn't. Nothing to boast of, really.
Yeah.
We found him. Barely alive.
He was lying in the ravines among the corpses of other squirrels. Terrible bloodbath it was.
As if a mad medic slashed him with a giant scalpel. Aiming at their arteries, no less. For there was blood everywhere. Nasty splashes, even high up in the rocks.
When was this?
Before that ghastly fog appeared.
Get anything important out of him?
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke his fingers, scorched his feet. They didn't so much as peep his own name.
Aggressive.
Tried to bite off his own tongue, in fact. Them elves. Like a bit of suffering, methinks.
Maybe he's hoping to be rescued.
Not likely. Someone massacred them. The whole unit. That's what the Royal Mages asked him about. Who it was and where they are now. There's no understanding elves. If he answered, we'd hang him quickly. It'd have peace. But he prefers to suffer.
Can I talk to him?
No chance. I don't know ya.
How might we get to know each other?
Trust needs to be earned, mate.
Axie sign.
You best go. Now.
Okay, well. Rip.
How'd you do?
No talking to the prisoner.
What is it, Witcher?
Who's this Aldrin you're calling out for? A Kaedweni god of some sort?
Odrin, a god? If you suggested the god of drinking, I might agree. He's a mate. We agreed to meet at the tavern, but he's gone and got lost.
He's
If
a
you
mate?
find him, tell him we're waiting.
How will I know it's him?
Oh, you'll know Odrin. Nobody quite like that cunt.
Still looking for coins.
Okay.
What else am I to do?
Nobody quite like that
This
cunt.
mist's driving me crazy.
Odrin! Here, boy!
Yeah, boy.
Odrin!
Who do I spy if not the famed Geralt of Rivia?
Proximo.
You seem to know me, but I have no idea who you are.
And you're worse off for that, for I can make you even more famous.
You write ballads or something?
I've no notion of songs, but the king's vested me with the task of organising knightly tourneys. A swordmaster like you must be eager to show off his skills.
Okay.
Knightly tournaments are a pastime for real men.
Does King Henselt have any interests
Right.
besides fighting?
We value knightly tradition in Kaedwen. Only duels in the arena let a knight stay in good form and hone his skills.
I'm interested in the Rotfiend contract. Know anything about it?
The scum has so far destroyed 2 convoys of army provisions.
Give us a guess.
Before we arrived, they'd only attacked the local cattle.
Mwah.
Since the mist appeared, they've grown bolder and started hunting our patrol. The lads from the company.
I'm done with this cursed place.
Are you?
Bloody comet.
What do you want?
Where's Audrey?
I collect old coins.
Here in the camp. Are you daft?
I heard there are some overseas coins floating around. Square with a fish on them or something.
Don't know nothing about that. Fuck off.
Jesus,
As long
okay.
as they pay us.
What do you?
What do you want?
I heard you calling out for Aldrin.
What of it?
Just curious. Half the camp's looking for him.
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Audrin's a good man. He can drink 6 noggins of liquor, one after the other.
6
Wouldn't mind
noggins.
buying him a pint. What does he look like?
Ordinary, like any soldier, except he staggers a lot.
Okay.
Greetings!
Audrin, where are you?
How's service under Henselt?
See anybody complaining? And we don't like busybodies. Still looking for coins.
Hello.
What else am I to do?
Salutations.
This mist's driving me
I
crazy.
smell a Temerian.
This guy's stumbling. Is this Audrey?
What do you want? Normally I only talk to drunks.
I heard you calling for Aldrin.
That's right, I'm looking for him, so I called out. Got a problem with that?
I used to know a man named Aldrin.
Not that same guy.
How do you know?
Odrin never deal with your kind. A right and true man, that one. Drinking without him's like ploughing without a woman.
Beer, 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 beer. Beer, beer. Bartel.
What is it?
I heard there are some lovely ladies around here.
I heard the same.
Only heard.
Left me fiancé at home. Gave me word I'd be true.
Oh, okay. Gave me word I'd be true. You see anyone complaining? You know what? There must be a vendor around here for me to buy those new swords that I bought last time.
Piss off out of here.
You're talking to an elder, so show a little respect, you prick licker.
Respect for you? This is no place for crappers like you. Out, I said.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen, that's your place.
Hey, quit screwing around!
Damn, drop that dude with one punch. You prick licker.
Are you all right?
Maverick.
You'd best leave. Old Maverick ain't a good companion. Unless you're looking for someone to mock.
What I saw back there, that happen often? What's the problem?
I've bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps. My nightmares have invaded my waking life. The specters haunt and hunt me by day.
Come on. Nightmares are common. Start at the beginning.
One night, I walked to the riverside and sat there, staring at the stars. I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my birdie, her milk-white bosom, her gentle voice. I saw and heard her as if she sat beside me, and then that voice became a terrifying whisper, curdled the blood in my veins. I opened my eyes, but the spectre remained. It went on talking, hovering over me, stretching its mitts out towards me. I felt a deathly chill, and then it happened.
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore and fierce in many battles. But a human's one thing, a spectre's another. No other way to put this. I shit myself. Out of fear. Pants right full by the time I got back to camp. Since then, they mock me. Call me the crapper.
What? Just I thought you Maverick. This dude shit his pants once, so everybody else was making fun of him and not letting him hang out. Come on, man.
I didn't see anyone mocking you. Well, except for those two drunks.
Then you haven't looked around well enough. I'm the laughing stock of the entire camp.
What time did the spectre appear?
I went to the beach after my watch, so it must have been an hour before midnight. I've no idea how long I slept, but when I reached the camp, it was dawning in the east.
Why did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there. My unit was on the lookout for Demaven's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Took part? I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel medic, saved me. Talk to her if you want to learn more. She knows everything about the camp.
I'll deal with the spectre, but you should know a witch's services don't come cheap.
My soldier's pay is meager. Got but a few coins in my pouch and some pipeweed. Will you do it for that?
for real, Eslis.
All right.
Witcher.
I mean, this is like
Out!
This is like medieval. This is like medieval battle, man. There's no way that not every single one of these soldiers has shit their pants like once being out here. get fucking dysentery from the dirty water or just get sick from being out here. Like, every one of these, yeah, the whole camp smells like shit, undeniably. A homie shit his pants once because he saw a ghost, something that is factual and exists. There's a whole group of people that everybody knows to go hunt down evil beings and monsters, and they make this guy sit over there. That's terrible. These guys are the worst.
What do you want?
I heard that Sabrina Glevissig was burned at the stake somewhere nearby.
Upon a hill. Folk congregate there to this day.
What for?
They say it brings luck, but I don't buy that superstitious shite.
Superstitious shite.
I know you.
Aye, we met in Vizima. I was working for Salamandra and barely escaped your rat. Grown wiser since. Listen, I've a trinket. My last reminder of those days. Take it and hold no grudge against me.
I hold no grudge, and I'll gladly accept the trinket.
Take it, and good luck.
What kind of trinket is it? Is it cursed? Did I get wrecked? Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I think it just says how much or says how wise he was before. I'm gonna do something safe, like joining this army. Blum, 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 blum. Well, I have no idea what he gave me, so.
Out! Greetings.
Gilbert.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do?
What else am I to do?
Scared of going against the saint. The enemy have.
There's Isidore again. Bobble. Grape shot.
But what if
Handsome
she's truly
explosive.
an anointed bear?
What is it?
Don't worry about it. The Witcher.
Looking for something?
What do you want?
Leave me be, father.
Oh.
Leave you be? Your life's at stake! Why, your mother would have my head if anything happens to you!
No! This is about my honor. And ply what mother does to you, I'll practice. I must prepare.
How's the mood?
Food and drink are good, and the ploughing tent's well staffed. Fighting men don't really need anything more.
Okay. This Leva? Master Myron.
Do not disturb.
Broker.
I am Myron, Master Apothecary in King Hensel's service.
Geralt.
Geralt. Provenance and profession known only to him, so be it. How can I help you?
I want to stock
Rude.
up on herbs and medicine.
Got a prescription?
A prescription?
I jest. We have supply shortages, so I can only sell you certain medicaments.
You're a medicament. Blah blah blah. Give me all those orins.
Leave me be, Witcher. I must train. No time for idle chatter.
I must.
Get a hold of yourself. I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope.
Mind if I join you?
Think I've the right to stop you from taking a free stool?
No right, but you might not want company while you drink.
And why might you want to drink with me?
Bite his balls!
Always better to talk business over a tankard. Let me buy a round.
All the same to me.
Getting sad drunk.
Mm-hmm. My son's decided to kill himself. He's decided to duel Lieutenant Avid, known as the Butcher of Citrus. All in all, that makes him a dead man.
I should be like, well, take care. Good luck with that.
Lieutenant Avid. Who's that?
A killer.
Plenty of those in the army.
No, killing enemies is not the same as slaughtering your own countrymen. The Butcher likes the latter, and he's good at it. The best.
They're going to duel to the death?
Are you that ignorant? We've been sitting here for weeks. Nothing is happening, and Hen said don't like that, so he's organised some diversions.
You mean tournaments?
Not like tournaments, more like murders. Mock battles without the mocking. The jailers really leave the arena on their own 2 feet. When our unit learned that 6th Company was putting forward the Butcher of Citrus, there were no volunteers, so we drew straws and it fell to Sven.
He can't back out.
He can, but he won't. I've pleaded, I've begged, but my son's a stubborn one. The pup's got honour. But what good's honour to a corpse?
What good's honor to a corpse? I'll help you.
What if I helped you?
What kind of question is that?
Could I count on you in return?
Save my son, and there won't be a thing I wouldn't do to aid you.
I take that as your vow. Where's Sven?
Training in front of the canteen, near the mercenary's tent. You'll know him when you see him. Why didn't he turn out like his mum?
What if I walk over here and just like break his leg? Like, oh, can't duel now, can you? Nerd.
Are you Sven?
Who's asking?
Somebody who just might save your ass.
Piss off!
So,
Never speak to me that way again.
Why? Will you beat me? I'm to fight the Butcher. I piss on your threats.
I promised your father I'd help you.
Then go back and ask his pardon for tricking him.
Will you feel better when they kill you?
I'll certainly feel worse if I cower out.
I'm the last one who'd ask you to do that.
What will you do? Summon the Butcher and send him out on an urgent mission to deflower the Virgin of Edern?
No, we'll fight as a pair against Latond and his second. Your honor will remain untouched, like a 12-year-old nun's petal.
what kind of
Why do you
phrase
wish
is
to
that,
help me?
Geralt?
I'm not a fan of uneven fights.
How much did he pay you?
Your father could never afford my fee.
There's Latond, he's standing over here.
Take care.
Randall, Jonas, Barba,
What you want?
Barnaba.
I think I'm being followed.
Am I?
Very likely.
Who is it and why?
Death Mold's men. They're everywhere. Word is they're onto some plot, but that's all I know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Trouble.
yeah.
Seems we'll be slaughtering squirrels again. Surprised! They have a hand in every rebellion, every
Piping up.
evil cause. You know me, I'm not prejudiced. But I don't get it. What's wrong with those non-humans?
I'm looking for Letond Avid, the Butcher of Citrus.
What do you seek?
You're a cowardly bastard.
I'm looking for the coward. Heard he picks fights with youngsters who have yet to start shaving.
What did you say?
He's a coward and a poser. You know him?
I am him, and consider yourself dead, wanderer.
We'll meet in the arena.
Yes, in the arena. Hey, Lysam! You'll be my second. We shall duel in pairs.
See you.
The alien races. We'll never understand them.
Odrin.
What do you want?
Hey, Magnus. Bam. Oh, the Butcher of Citrus, you're right.
Aunt? Has he agreed?
Yes.
Some whoresome, eh?
unique among them. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Let's go get him.
Let's go get him.
Most gracious king, noble lords, men-at-arms, shortly in the arena you shall witness the famed Letond Abbot, known also as the Butcher of Sidoris, at whose side shall stand the Honourable Edwin the Petal Lysam. Opposing them are Sven of Somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. May the gods favor the better men. Begin!
I don't get it.
Oh, I turned the difficulty back up, right? He's hitting me with the whirlwind attack. I should have found the vendor with the better sword first. Oh, Edwin sucks.
Hail to the victor! Glory to the vanquished! The prize in the contest was a noble title. Our gracious and merciful ruler, King Henselt, shall generously bestow this upon the young Sven. Heralds will announce the subsequent duels. Long live King Henselt! Long live Kaedwen!
We did it.
Thank you. You salvaged my honor.
He salvaged that foolish head of yours.
I'm a knight now. The king himself will do the honors.
I'm a knight
You were
now.
born in a pigsty with a labour came to your mother 18 springs ago. Nothing will change that. Witcher, I said you could demand what you will, and my word's no worse than a noble's.
You demanded payment for helping me?
Everything has its price.
What is it you wish?
Information on those who carry square coins.
Father!
Silence! Why do you need to know?
I just need to know what this is all about.
It's a long story.
I've got time.
It started before the victory at Brenna, when we split Edirn between ourselves and Nilfgaard. We were shamed throughout the north.
What's that got to do with the coins?
Everyone wanted to thrash the Black Ones, not play brother to them. A group of officers hatched a plot. The coins their mark. I don't know who gathered the first group of plotters, but the seeds of the scheme fell on fertile soil and sprouted quickly. Then came Brenna, and it all died down. The plotters themselves lost direction, though it seems they resurfaced recently.
Is Henselt dealing with Nilfgaard again?
Who knows? But he's welcomed that shriveled old bat here and spends time in discussions with him. That plot, well, the lads just want to prevent the Black Ones from meddling in our affairs. Not more.
You know a lot. You got a coin?
I'm old, and know that he who gains power loses his heart. I'm past the age of taking a crown off one head and placing it on another. But my son still believes a monarch can be just. Why must you know if I've a coin?
I can't say.
And neither can you, father.
An old soldier's word is no handful of hay with which to wipe your arse.
I'll have naught to do with this.
Go to Madame Carr's brothel and ask for Whistling Wendy. The madam will take you to her tent and leave you alone. Wendy will ask what you wish. Tell her you want her smile to open the gates of paradise. Are we even?
Yeah.
And beware of Vincent Trott. He may be hiding with the conspirators. Dangerous man, that one.
Deathmole's looking for him. And if he finds him, we may all end up tasting the executioner's axe. That scoundrel falls into the sorcerer's hands. He'll give us all up to save his own skin.
I'll be careful.
Trott wears a magic suit of armor.
Trot.
He could prove a difficult foe, even for you.
And for you.
I'm done with
Witcher,
What?
the king is impressed with your skills. He's called on me to organize a tournament.
If this goes on, his entire army will be slaughtered before he moves against Edirn.
This time it'll be a tourney of knights. None of that slaughter for the riffraff to enjoy. The king will reward the winners handsomely. If you're interested, find me by the arena.
Aldrin,
long as they pay
where
us.
are you?
Is this close enough?
Tournaments. Now, that's a pastime for real men.
All right, I'll take part in your tournament.
The king will be pleased. Just remember, this will not be a fight to the death.
I'll try not to forget.
Duels take place from noon to dusk. You'll find me by the arena then.
Okay.
Aldrin,
Let's go a whistling with Wendy.
Aldrin,
Where are you?
Oi, Witcher! Out in these wastelands hunting monsters? Well, if you see two of my men, tell them I'll rip them both brand new assholes if they miss muster.
What are they doing there?
It's a common malady. A day don't go by that some dimwit don't sneak out of the camp to go to the gullies.
We'll see if I come across anyone.
Luck be with you. You're a good fellow. Ah, find them and you'll see Corporal Zivik knows how to be grateful.
Well, it was here
Corporal
yesterday.
Civic. Oh, you just toss that under the ground. Okay. Those rot fiends?
How many more can there be?
Oh shit. Ooh, I hope I saved after the duel. Oh yeah, I'm coming outside. That's fine.
Not another fucking...
Circle of life. That'll be a good buff. That'll help.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
I died again. Well, I certainly hope this camp out here has the better swords that I can buy.
Too old for this.
Why aren't you attacking? Are you stuck on something? Okay. I'm gonna go to the camp first to see if they have a vendor there. think that bag icon is a vendor.
Life can be really
I want to stock up on provisions.
Seek and ye shall find, as the prophet Leota would say.
Seek and
He
ye shall
was a
find.
shepherd, had experience in seeking and finding.
You know the good book, that's worthy of praise.
Any discount on account of that?
No.
No.
The prophet Lebiota encourages the giving of discounts.
I don't recall that verse.
Oral tradition. And if your neighbor offers you a basket of apples for a ram, say you shall take but half a basket, for 10 more neighbors will come, and 5 of them will offer you 2 baskets of apples for the ram so many covet.
An endless source of wisdom. Browse and choose.
Look at that. Just quoting the scripture at him. Oh, this guy literally has just provisions. Okay.
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years
Greetings.
Welcome an opportunity when it comes.
They say you run a traveling pawn shop. Heard you even have books.
No song, no supper.
Nobody mentioned you speak in proverbs.
A willful man must have his way.
Ah, you're doing this on a bet. How long do you have to go on like this?
Lost time is never again found.
What happens if you lose the bet?
Crows do not pick crows' eyes.
Good luck anyway.
Fortune is easily found, but hard to keep.
This is
I wish you persistence then. Can I see your goods? I'm mainly interested
it's
in
the
those
same
books.
as
Better to ask the way than to go astray.
the people in Dragon Age, right? The people taking the oath can only speak in the in verses from their Bible or whatever. Ruxa, drowners, RPs. I don't think I need any of that.
What's it to us?
We should have ours. Oh,
Greetings.
Pretty please.
Does this guy sell anything? Yeah, the mysterious merchant. This is the guy. It's working. Poison Zeracanian Saber. Robust yellow meteorite. And I think also the armor of Banard. I wore that most of the game, most of the other one at least. Earth, Wind, and Fire runes. Do, 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 do. Okay, Banard. Whetstone, duration 20. A male enhancement. Trousers. Pop that on. Maybe buy... I don't know if I can afford it. Another Earth Rune. Insufficient funds. I'll buy 2 earth runes. Why not? It'll work. Oh, I think I bought too many. Whoops. Oh well. We're jacked now. Here's Leva.
Are you Leva?
If you've got a growth of some sort and you're here for the salve, get in line.
It's in
Nothing of
line.
the sort this time. You were here during Henselt's previous expedition.
What of it?
I have some questions.
Be quick. Half of Henselt's nobility's waiting for this salve. They've all started pissing blood out of longing for the spouses they left at home.
Yeah, out of longing.
3 years back, it was the home of Malgat, a healer, and his family. While he helped us tend the wounded, someone murdered his children. Malgat couldn't come to terms with the tragedy and threw himself into the river. The children were buried behind the house. Their graves should still be there.
Did many soldiers survive the battle 3 years ago?
But a handful. The rest were just vaporized. Those who could walk dragged those who couldn't. All the survivors were horribly burned.
I'm interested in that tower.
It's the remnant of a manor sacked long ago. They call it the Tower of Debauchery, since Madame Carol made camp at its foot.
The ravines around the camp, they don't look like they were shaped by nature.
They're proof of the great power sorceresses can summon. Sabrina's fireballs scarred the ground for many miles around the battlefield.
Ooh, the lady stuck walking into the
I'll
tub
let you
over
get
there.
back to treating all those brave fighting men.
Look at her, she's stuck there.
Boring.
Boring. Hey, look, Dandelion's here.
Diddle yourself, pauper.
Did she say kill yourself?
You don't mind.
Diddle yourself,
Oh,
pauper.
diddle yourself. All right.
Give us a
I
kiss!
see you finally decided
Yes,
to
I got it.
relax. Have I ever told you I think you lead a very unhealthy life?
You've mentioned it.
Evidently not enough for you to take it to heart. Anyway, the whores are quite decent here.
Maybe some other time.
You worry me.
I wonder what Sheila's doing in Henselt's camp.
You're not alone, because she's wondering what you're doing at the king's side.
How do you know?
She asked me about you.
What did she want to know?
I have no idea. I realized right off she was sniffing, and told her she could smell my fingers if she wanted. That'd be all she'd get.
And she gave up.
What?
Mm-hmm. See how careful I am?
Have you tried to, approach Vess?
I've thought about it. On the one hand, I've never rogered a soldier, but on the other, the cling clang of steel against steel at an intimate moment could put off even the most attentive lover. Why do you ask?
I just like to know. Heard anything about Letho?
They say he's hiding in the ravines. He's not alone.
I know.
I fail to comprehend exactly why you have it in for him. He escaped, so what? You're no king, and as such are hardly in danger.
I'm tired of having to explain that I'm not the Kingslayer.
Hensel believed you.
But he's still not sure, and I don't want him doing me any favors.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
I'll decide once I've heard him out, learned the truth. Maybe I'll see his point, or maybe I'll just cut off his head. Henselt's camp is abuzz with rumors about the events 3 years ago.
When you burn a sorceress at the stake, rumors spread faster than the seed of a lascivious berry.
I know you primarily value sorceresses for their firm busts, but I'm curious. What do you think of Sabrina Glevisic?
Sorceresses complain about feeling underappreciated, persecuted even. But let me tell you, Geralt, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. If they didn't meddle, they wouldn't be burned at the stake. They keep whining about the horrors that took place on Thanet Island, about the order of the world being destroyed. But let me ask you, who brought that about if not them and their scheming?
My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked, I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss, Yennefer, that's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
True. You seem to have 2 women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I'll find Triss as soon as I've dealt with the assassin.
What about Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her.
And they don't trouble the locals?
What about
They
building
don't trouble the
bridges
locals.
and taking tolls under threat of force?
Madam Carroll, this is where we do the deal.
Well, a witcher.
He looks like a bit of a dandy.
Girls, trim yourselves. How can I help you, handsome?
He looks like a bit of a dandy.
I wanted to talk.
We're no strangers to the art of conversation, but it'll cost you just as much as a good plough.
Good plow.
Sounds all right.
Oh, I don't have any
away,
money.
then. What would you like to talk about?
Heard of the Virgin of Aedirn?
Hasn't everyone?
Any thoughts?
Oh, yes.
You don't
a
have the
maturing woman
gold?
like that, never been ploughed. Her head's bound to be muddled. We'll have peace when she drops her sword to grab a nice healthy prick instead.
Yep. You know, that's what women love hearing. You'll feel better, you'll do better, you'll be better at something. You'll be better in any way you want as long as you touch a wiener.
Well, a witcher. Girls,
That's what
trim
women love.
yourselves. How can I help you,
Their
handsome?
well-being, skill, and success is based on touching wieners.
I'm looking for a whore.
We've got plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one. We all have our principles.
Oh, I wish I could... I wish I could give her like 1 gold and see what can I get for this.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
Go on your career as a liberator as soon as you touch a penis. Go for it, Saskia. Yeah. Saskia, I know you're fighting for peace, justice, freedom, a free place where humans, elves, and dwarves can live in harmony, but the world would be better off if you gave all of that up and just started touching penis. That's what this lady says.
I've heard good things about Whistling Wendy.
At your service, my prettiest girl, 'tis true. Fool soldiers gave her that stupid nickname. Tidy yourself,
Fool
Wendy.
soldiers.
Witcher on the way. Come on in.
What do you desire, my hero?
Hey, maybe she does.
I want your smile to part the gates of paradise.
Come with me.
Come with me. You have much to learn before you deal with the likes of those monsters. Rimming Rhonda. That'll be a character in the brothel in the territory of Wutini.
Vincent Trott, you're a little elusive.
Here alone. Not wise, Witcher.
We'll see about that.
I'm
we're
wearing
fighting?
Selkirk's armor, you know. Pretty much renders me invincible in a duel.
I doubt
I
it.
didn't know you had Selkirk's armor. I guess that changes things.
If you think we're willing to let you go, or that you can escape through magic trickery of some sort.
This guy's the same voice of someone
I'm
else.
not going anywhere. Give me the chainmail and I'll forget everything. Whistling Wendy, your plot. I know about the cards.
Your death mole's hound. I don't
What
trust
just
you.
happened? Did a
You
rat
don't
run
need
into
to.
the fire?
I just need the chainmail. Not interested in anything else.
I'm to remove it.
And hand it over.
Then you'll be on your way. Doesn't sound like
Oh.
my kind of story. How's this instead? I'll kill you, take your swords and gold, and the gods will rain good fortune upon me for ridding them of a filthy mutant. Die.
Spy!
Die.
Kill him!
I don't see any monsters around here. Just these monsters. Yeah, no kidding.
I'll pull your legs out of your arse!
Pull your legs out of your arse? What? Oh shit. Maybe they're behind that door. I'm in run and gun mode. Yeah, I guess so. Blip, 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 blip. Yeah, but it's less effective. My reasoning right now is that I'm at 1 health. If I mess up and then he hits me, I'll die. So I have to use Quen, but my vigor does not regenerate when I'm using Quen. I don't think my fire will do anything. All my damage is based on my sword. I mean, Igni would be okay, but it won't do that much damage. Trapping him with Irden only gives me like 1 or 2, 3 hits. I think Quen is the safe maneuver. It's saved me a couple times already. I think it's easier because of how much I hate this combat, because it's terrible. To just Quen my way to victory and stack sword damage and health in that skill tree. Harry balls on you. Magnifying glass? What is a magnifying glass? Superb Kaedweni jack boots. These boots are jacked. How is this legendary Celtkirk's armor worse than the armor of Banard? First rate Temerian sword. Worse than the poison Zeracanian Sabera. Which one was it? Conspirator's Notes? Bernard Laredo's letter? A hog named Henselt? Look at this. Yet Henselt courts the imperial envoy like a cheap whore who has singled out a burger with a full pouch at the brothel, Keep in mind that a whore can let anyone she wishes plow her. Her arse, her choice. The king owes us more. His arse belongs to all of us, and its name is Kaedwen. Dare we allow a Nilfgaardian prick to plow our country? As my friend who is a witcher says, if that's what the world needs to be saved, perhaps it would be better that it perish. This is a picture of me. Key required. I don't know. There are rot fiends or something around here. Are they attacking the brothel?
Come on!
No, it is a rot fiend.
I'm from Stilton.
Was that supposed to happen or just random?
Run away, eh? I'm from Ban Glen.
I'm from Ban Glen. Whirlwindulos.
Make love, not war.
Never happened to you? Well, you know. My world state just must be cooler.
Life can be really
Whirlwindula.
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back.
Both the Nilfgaardians. Get some revenge on these rot fiends. Who needs to brew potions? Potions are stupid. You can't use them in combat, so you never know what you need. It's clunky to meditate and then brew them all. The menu sucks. I don't know what ingredients it needs. So I'm just gonna kill everybody with a sword.
I'm not another fucking stone.
Oh, Dandelion's back here.
Men! Men!
Right.
Pretty please.
Pretty please
The
leave.
laundry won't dry.
Find a roof somewhere and stay dry. Why are you
Is
running about
Dandelion
like a
here?
headless chicken?
Where'd Dandelion go? I guess he's back in camp. Where the marker's pointing me.
I thought it was here yesterday.
Nope. My fist has been to your face, but
I'm done
I
with
haven't
this
been there.
cursed place.
Aldrin!
The
Where
bloody
are
comet
you?
Square coin.
Aldrin.
Aldrin!
Oh my gods!
Is this your crap?
I found a letter addressed to the people of Kaedwen.
A letter?
Fuck!
So?
It's your drivel, idiot.
Where'd you get that idea?
I know you. Not to mention you had the gall to quote me.
You're not the only Witcher in the world.
So, you admit it's yours?
Sure, it's mine. People have had enough of that pompous clown colluding with Nilfgaard. I decided I needed to open their eyes a little wider.
Any idea what that pompous clown's going to do when he finds out who's opening his people's eyes?
How would he find out? It could only come from you, and I assume, at least I hope, you won't rat me out.
They're going to kill you.
Nah.
Why did you poke your nose in this?
Henselt approached me to write a few panegyrics about him. You know, singing his praises. Can you imagine that? Me? Writing a political pamphlet? Who the hell does he think I am?
But that's exactly what this letter is.
Possibly. But it's for a good cause. Henselt's a prick.
Get wrecked. Can I sell Dandelion out right now? Just get him executed, have him excluded from The Witcher 3?
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coin.
We need to talk.
What? No, hello, good morning. Pack her up and kiss my ass? Nothing?
Hello.
Good morning, White Wolf. Will you take some tea? It's a fortifying beverage.
Some other time, maybe. I found Trot and a few other enthusiasts of the square coins.
Did you learn who leads them?
No.
Any survivors?
No.
Ah, you might at least have spared Trot. I'm sure he had secrets.
Any reward for the conspirators?
Indeed. A nice round sum per head.
I don't want any gold for this.
Why not?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh. Okay.
Did they hire a witch? I smell a Tamari.
What was that? Insert what? Oh. I failed this. Finding Audrin. I guess that wasn't the end of the quest. I'll reload before turning it in, I guess. Where's Audrin then?
We'll have to sit it out, Mike.
I mean, my fist will find your face. How about that?
Place.
One of these drunken louts.
Square coins. That barking bog. Audrin, where are you? Audrin,
Maybe he's at the Blue Stripes camp. He's at the back of the camp. No way. And you know he's not at the Blue Stripes camp. No, this is back to the mist. No there. No there.
What's the fucking meaning of this? The elder and the recruiter
What
are
up,
coming
Big
for you.
Z?
Greetings, Geralt, in these humble foreign walls.
Greetings.
My heart rejoiced to see that dear old noggin of yours emerge from a sea of unknown faces.
I see you prefer the company of Vernon and his men.
The soldiery in Henselt's camp looks at me like I'm a lump of rotten meat.
You think they suspect you of being a spy?
Who the fuck knows what's in their bloody heads? You know what? I regret I'm not a spy. I feel like the last bloody cunt here. Somewhere nearby, my brethren are sharpening their axes, just waiting for the fog to dissipate so they can blunt them on some Kaedweni necks.
I'm just getting reassured in my original choice of playing with Yorveth. I mean, Zoltan hates this side. Dandelion's writing political the stuff against the king. Like, should have stuck with Yorvith. Should have stuck with my homies.
You're spending all your time in Roach's camp. Have you two become chums?
Chums? That's a bit rich. But he doesn't piss me off as much as he used to. Either he's changed or I've grown accustomed.
Maybe both.
Maybe. Besides, the camp has loads of other attractions. His men cheat me at cards, and there's a tit or two to hang the gaze upon.
If that's what you're after, there's a regular whorehouse in Henselt's camp.
How can you compare a whore's tits to Vessi's? I could buy myself the others, but hers are just to be admired.
I guess I can see what you're saying. But I helped them win the war over there. Because I'm such a cool witcher.
You've been around. Heard anything about the Kingslayer?
Just that Henselt is shitting himself for fear that his head is about to be separated from his shoulders. For me, the assassin's hiding out in the ravines. An ideal place for his kind. Anyway, I've been wondering, why the fuck do you care so much about this cunt that you're so ready to stick your neck out to find him?
Letho is guilty of 2 regicides. I want to know why he did it. Or rather, for whom.
What's the difference?
A witcher doesn't step into political quicksand for no reason.
Every king has so much shite under his collar that taking a knife to his throat is always justified.
I don't care for the precepts that govern the world,
Zoltan.
but I've yet to find anyone who's found a better way to do things. Killing kings solves nothing, quite the contrary.
What will you do when you find him?
A crime carries punishment, and there's only one punishment for murder. All rested after the boat trip?
Don't remind me of that. My stomach churns at the very thought.
You could have traveled here on foot.
If I'd known it before days of rocking, I would have. And if they told me I'd be eating dried and salted cod 3 times a day, I'd have clobbered myself with my own hammer before boarding that boat.
He was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye and puts it...
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Vess. What news from the Blue Stripes?
They're keeping their eyes open, as always.
Henselt thinks he'll take Vergen easily.
A regular army will always win against a popular uprising. I know this, Henselt knows it. I don't understand why Saskia doesn't.
Maybe she'd
Not
rather die than
always.
surrender. Or she has a surprise in store for Henselt.
Possibly. Henselt keeps the precise plans of his campaign a secret.
Why haven't you set up in the Kaedweni camp? Information becomes more available the closer you get to the source.
Henselt doesn't trust us, and I don't blame him. If not for this damn fog, we'd have moved even further south.
We've lost the assassin's trail.
The trail led us here. If it goes no further, the assassins must be in the vicinity. I see 2 possibilities. Either Henselt hired them, or he's their next target.
We'll find out soon enough. Could Henselt himself be behind the assassinations?
You don't think it's possible? Consider the Pontar Valley. Temeria, Kaedwen and Edirn have been disputing it for generations. Only now, Temeria and Edirn are kingless.
True. Henselt might profit from the deaths of Foltest and Demoven, but covert assassinations aren't his style.
I suppose you're right. The Kaedweni king seems to love a good war. Just take a look around. Perhaps that's his ruse. When the cheese goes missing from the larder, no one thinks of blaming the cat.
He does what? Hello, damn it. Salutations.
Greetings and salutations. Give me all your orans. All your herbs and rags, too.
Here to spy on us.
Who would I be spying for?
For Henselt. The Death Mold. I heard they hired you.
It just so happens we have common aims. But don't worry. Observing Vernon Roach isn't one of them.
In that case, to what do I owe this pleasure?
You need to be careful. Death Mold can't learn that you're holding a Kaedweni spy.
He won't. Don't you worry none.
Death Mold has an excellent net of his own spies.
That spy we caught at Laredo's, Arnold. He's prancing around in the next world.
Why did you kill him?
What else was I to do?
On the boat, you said he was living proof of Henselt's conspiracy against Temeria.
I didn't plan it.
He just didn't survive the interrogation.
Maybe you shouldn't have keel-hauled him.
If he'd been cooperative, I wouldn't have had to.
Did he spill anything interesting?
He was tough, but waterboarding can be incredibly effective. Eventually, he coughed up that Henselt was trying to bring the border towns to a boil.
Henselt's not stupid. He wouldn't want to wage war on two fronts.
That rat Laredo was supposed to stir unrest in Flotsam. Luckily, you rearranged his intestines with your blade.
Frank, why are you waterboarding Dee? Oh, it's great. I got her admitting to shit she never even did.
I was wondering what you're actually doing here, Vernon.
The Blue Stripes never want for work, especially in a hotbed like this.
You're not about to tell me, are you? And here I thought we had something special.
I've got my finger on the pulse, and I've not forgotten what I came here for, Geralt.
Foltest's assassin.
Precisely. He's holed up like a rat, and he'll meet a rat's end.
Any idea what's happening on the other side of the Battle of Spectres?
I expect not much has changed. A bunch of dwarves, elves, and peasants are trying to figure out how to save Edirn.
Saskia's an exceptional woman.
But just a woman, nonetheless. Besides, how would you know?
Just a hunch, and there's all the talk. Besides, to assemble an army of elves, dwarves, and humans who fight side by side, you pretty much have to be extraordinary.
You'll not persuade me some woman will defeat Henselt in battle.
You're forgetting one thing. Kaedwen's just fighting for a better life. Edirn's fighting for life itself.
Motivation's important, I grant you. But it can't trump knowledge of the art of war. Temeria's my only concern. And I'll be glad to see Henselt's forces tied up here. That's a good thing.
Think he wouldn't stop after conquering Edirn? What if he quickly deals with Saskia and turns his army west?
It's possible, but I hope it won't come to that.
You miss your old friend, Yorvith?
If the gods are kind, he'll yet fall into my hands. That said, I wonder what the scoundrel's up to.
What news of good old Flotsam?
Thanks to us, it still is good old Temerian Flotsam. If I hadn't sniffed out Laredo's treachery, a Kaedweni garrison would be stationed there already. Constable John Natalis has appointed a new commandant to Flotsam. Let's hope he doesn't turn out to be another whore.
Another whore.
In the face of possible disaster,
I will say
they tried to draft entire
on my Yorveth side,
half the serfs knew
definitely a terrible outcome. Flotsam.
The count says
Close
these
the
are
distance.
pansies, not soldiers. But we'll have
There's
to
the
make do with
boxers.
them. Hello.
Trouble.
Hello.
Oi, what you doing here?
Get out of the way. I need to inspect this area.
Be careful. They say stepping in the ashes brings bad luck.
Get us out of here, will ya?
You came here on your own. You can get back on your own.
This place is crawling with drowners. I mean, we'd have stayed in our tents on our arses if we'd known. We're safe in the circle, but 3 feet outside, and who knows what would happen.
All right, we'll go back together, but let me look around first. Apparently, it's bad luck to tread on the ashes. Who cares enough to bring all these things here? Nothing. Again. Strange aura.
What the? My weapon does nothing!
Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
Got a loaf of bread over there?
Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
My weapon.
Who cares?
Who cares? Nothing.
Nothing interesting.
I'm not interested in this. Oh, looks like we're stepping on the ashes, boys. Stomp all over it.
Strange aura. Let's take a closer look. People seem to be staying away from the wheel. They're afraid. All the gifts are at a safe distance from it. Except for one person. With Kaedweni army issue boots. Glad to know I'm not the only one to desecrate this site.
Desecration. No breathing.
Animal tracks. Dogs, wolves, bears, even birds. You'd think this was a feeding ground, but they all fear the circle, except for cats. Their tracks are everywhere. One even napped on the pedestal. Triss once told me cats like to sleep on intersections, and they're the only beasts apart from dragons who can draw the power. They clearly like this place.
Damn cats. It's probably all the sorceresses in cat form.
Sabrina was nailed to this wheel. Something protected the wheel from the flames. It's hardly scorched. Fresh holes and splinters. Someone's pulled nails from the wheel recently. I better take one, just in case. An unnatural stillness typical of intersections and places where streams of the power meet. Unnerving, but harmless. Candles, amulets, coins. People make offerings here like they would at a shrine. Candles. The stench is worse than Zoltan's boots. Nothing unusual about them otherwise. Square coins adorned with a fish. I guess the plotters like to come here. Let's see. Carved from a solid piece of stone. Reusable, you could say. I need to bring the king here. I need to reenact the execution. If I can only summon Sabrina's ghost, I could force her to lift the curse. The Draugrs and the mist will remain, but at least the king will be safe. I need to know what happened here. Witnesses of the execution, they're the key. If I can just find out how Sabrina died, I should be able to free Henselt of the curse. 2 leads. Sabrina's cultists and the nail thief who's obviously immune to the aura of this place. Time to question some soldiers.
That's the good shit right there, dude. That's the Witcher. Give me that. Alright, soldier boys, let's go.
You've looked and touched your fill, right? Let's get out of here.
Did you light those candles?
We did.
What's it to you?
They stink.
From what I've seen, it's not safe here.
The beasts are too scared to come near the circle.
Maybe, but you gotta leave the circle to return to camp.
Help us get back!
If you all know this area is infested with monsters, why the hell did you come here?
On a kind of pilgrimage to visit the circle.
Feel their eyes on you. They're watching us. We won't get out alive, superstitious idiots that we are.
Don't you believe the visionary? You don't have to. But it was worth a try, right?
Old idiot. It's his fault we ended up here.
Who is this visionary?
He's behind all this. He talks of miracles in the circle.
I believe him. Know why? He lives deep in the valleys, but something protects him from all those harpies.
Is he the visionary that needs all the feathers?
Did you see them burn the sorceress?
3 years ago. We both served under Henselt then, but only the 5th Company guarded the stake.
They say the king never wanted to make a spectacle. Some soldiers never come here, but others visit the circle to check the remains.
You're just like them. To you, it's only a superstition to make money from. You're looking for old nails in the ashes.
Like that shitbag who trades outside the inn.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
Really? Then give us the nails.
I'm keeping it.
Keeping it? Not heard what they say. Relics are like fist tech for simple folk.
How did you manage to avoid the drowners on your way here?
The visionary was with us. He led us through, then left.
I don't like this place.
Thought you'd want to stay the night here.
I know at least a few places I'd rather sleep. Come on.
Beats me why they've been fighting over these hellholes for generations.
I get goosebumps every time I go outside the palisade.
Guess Civic was right. We should have sat on our arses.
How many more can there be?
Drowner lairs. Not the best spots for picnics.
Curses on him! If it wasn't for you, they'd have eaten us.
We owe you our lives, Witcher. We can't let Civic catch us.
Don't shit your pants. Sabrina, the monsters. So what's one little Civic to her?
Oh, sorry, I've been talking to myself. I was wondering, one, what happens if only one of those guys makes it, and two, I'm excited for more monster detective stuff in The Witcher 3. It seems good.
Well, it was here yesterday.
It's over here. My fist is actually chewing your face, but I was muted. Speedly bow.
Hi, I'm Misty.
No, don't put me in the mist.
Damn, you're ugly.
What the fuck? I'm like way out here. Yeah, and I died instantly. That's fucked, dude. What? I like wasn't even close to the point to get back. It put me like way in the middle of the battle. It did. It legitimately did. What are these guys doing down here?
A super soldier serum, or what? Greetings.
Super soldier serum. It's me.
Greetings! Whoa! Didn't have anyone like you in our village.
Greetings.
Greetings and salutations.
Been observing you for a while now.
Like what you see?
And? Just wondering if I can bring you in alive. I'd get a higher reward, you know.
Well, you can't.
Damn shame, I'd say.
Damn shame. That's hitting your own soldier, nerd. John Yoakum. Man, considering like the first enemies were archers, I thought archers were going to be a way bigger problem in this game. I felt like there were like a ton of crossbowmen at the start. Nice teleport, idiot. Oh yeah, they're awful. And the teleport isn't even good because the animation on it is like it's an exaggeration, but it's like 15 seconds long. Like, not only does Geralt lock onto them before they're even out of the animation, but even if he didn't instantly lock onto them, like if you're just swinging your sword, he instantly locks to them and starts gunning for them. But even then, like, the blue light shows up, they have to appear.
Help!
And you see him from a mile away.
Shit, you stink.
Thanks for your help, Witcher. We were in a tight spot there. The rot fiends are multiplying like rabbits. We were on our way to
I think
see
we should
the
still help
visionary,
your buddy, man.
bearing gifts and all. But I'll be damned if I'll take one more step that way. Wouldn't be on your way to see him, would you? If you are, give him this coin for us.
Sure.
Do what you will.
Hello? What the heck, dude? Guess the game decided we were done with that fight and just despawned him. My medallion. Like skull-looking rocks. It's over here. Are we just back to the camp?
The peddler said this nail was the closest to her right hand.
You fool! You'd believe him if he told you it was Sabrina's shin bone.
He ripped you off.
Can I not get back up there? Oh, I'm stuck here, man. Oh, no, I don't, Terry. Can't go through this door, I guess. Yeah, this is a totally new area.
Not another fucking stone.
The good side of, or the good part about the combat is that the combat is ass in a completely different way. Not a completely different way. It's still ass in the sense that I got a couple talents and now it's super easy. It still sucks, but at least it's not like just like a slog, you know? If every fight was going to be the Letho fight, I don't know if I would have made it through.
Quick! You'll be safe here!
Am I supposed to?
Shit, you over stink. Here! We're safe here. I awaited them.
This guy's so skinny.
They were to come bearing gifts. I heard their cries. Guess they were attacked. If they're not here, they must be dead.
No, they're alive. They didn't want to risk it anymore, went back to camp. They asked me to give you this coin for candles.
This is but half. Why, I'll not do more than braid some wicks for this. What do you want from me? I'll not believe you came here by chance.
Yeah, you're right. I need to learn some things, and few are willing to talk. Sabrina Glevisig's story, that's what interests me most.
Listen, I'll not speak with you until I get my coin. Pure and simple.
I gave you the coin.
Though I do provide charitable help to the faithful, if you were to become one of them. Do you mock me? What's the idea? This is piddling.
Rude.
I've heard a lot of good things about you. All right, I'll become a follower.
Wonderful. Listen then, for I'll not say this twice. If your intentions are pure, you will do as I ask. Each convert must pass a test. You will spend the night at the old chapel near Sabrina's pupils.
Where?
Twin lakes I have named in her honor.
Is that all?
Before you kneel to meditate, you will drink the mixture I shall give you. You must then remember all that occurs.
Oh my
That's
God.
very important, as you'll need to recount it to me fully.
All right, I'll come back once I'm done.
This is worth it 100%. Old Terrence of the Rubini says. Come here. The dunes of Arrakis. He looks like a pine cone. Bye-bye. All right, should I take notes or should I just raw dog it? Just try to remember everything. You're right. We're professional raw doggers. Didn't I rest till dusk? You have to drink the potion first, maybe? It's literally dusk, though. Come back later, not at dusk? But why, why does it tell me to go at dusk? Okay, 2100. It needs to be actually dark.
I'm too old for this.
Penis. I'm sorry, we're in the mushroom forest. It's cock o'clock.
Don't know that anybody needs to know about that one.
And then I woke up on top here. Well, we can say I almost literally raw dogged that one. Does the same guy do the voice for Geralt in The Witcher 3? Yeah, he did all 3 games. That's kind of cool.
Huh? What other matters?
I did what you asked.
Tell me what you saw.
You may think I'm as mad as you are, but in my vision I walked through a forest where the trees were huge mushrooms and a giant chicken walked between them, pecking at the underbrush.
You have no idea how happy I am. I've been having this vision of a giant hen among mammoth mushrooms for weeks. I thought I'd lost it, gone insane. Turns out my herbs must have gone off. I'll need to gather new ones, but that's my concern. Ask me what you will.
You must know a lot about Sabrina Glevisig's death.
Sabrina the Martyr left the world of the living to protect us all.
Did you hear about the curse Sabrina cast on the king?
Of course. A well-deserved punishment, a ghostly spell from her crimson lips. The king concocted a cruel fate for the sorceress, humiliated her, made her suffer the flames. bound to a wheel and placed on the stake. She suffered in a way unimaginable to ordinary humans. But when the flame reached her maiden waist, not a single cry could be heard, only words foretelling King Hensel's imminent demise. Let a shooting star split the heavens and mark its mortal journey with a braid of blood. Let fools be duped by the sight of fish scales, turned by magic into square pieces of gold. Let the unicorn violate 1,000-year-old rules, prompting a just punishment. Sabrina suffered so badly that a merciful soldier ended her torment, thrusting his spear into her aching heart.
Any chance of finding that spear?
It was so long ago, Witcher. But I believe the spear went to another soldier. The bugger sells relics from Our Lady by the Camp Inn.
Why the candles? What's the difference between Sabrina and other mages burned at the stake?
Others were strong in life. Her power bloomed when death wrapped its steely arms around her. She took the soldier who ended her suffering under her kind care. He never had to fear walking alone in the dark again. Have you seen the area? It's full of beasts and monstrosities. Jahan, the merciful soldier, has walked in the blaze of our power ever since. No creature born of darkness can get close to him.
Now, back to some other matters. Who are you?
Our descendants will decide who we were when they see what we've left behind.
Who were you before?
What does it matter? Let the sins of youth fade into oblivion. Look at the candlelight. Feel it, and you'll hear what it has to say to you.
I can't hear a thing.
Then you're not ready. But your
Okay,
time will come. You will then hear and understand. Trust me.
The valley's been engulfed by a battle of specters. Know anything about it?
It's a place of horror. You can still hear the sound of steel and the cries of the dying. If you want to soothe their pain, you have to believe that Sabrina is watching over you benevolently.
I won't achieve anything without some memory tokens. Magically active conduits left by those who fell in battle. They're supposed to symbolize faith, courage, hatred, and death.
Faith? I don't know what those soldiers believed, but their faith didn't help them. They were deceived. Courage, hatred, and death? There was too much of all of them, especially death. But I remember a knight who, ignoring the danger, led a handful of soldiers against overwhelming enemy forces. Seltkirk of Gullet, Demaven's champion. When Vandergrift's cohort cut him off from the rest of the army, he attacked the visitor fearlessly. If you're looking for a symbol of courage, find Seltkirk's armor.
I got it.
Why do you...
This is Sabrina's flame.
Did you rob a convoy of wax sellers?
I make the candles myself. I give them to anyone looking for protection within the flame of courage.
Sadly skipped the
Why
first
do you
two
need
parts.
so many candles? Why not build a campfire?
This is Sabrina's flame. Its light
Did you rob...
Did you rob a convoy of wax sellers?
So long.
Back to life. Back to reality. Back to the camp to buy the spearhead.
Damn monsters.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Relics, artifacts, trinkets, and talismans.
peddler.
Hallowed and highly valuable.
I'm interested in objects that belong to the soldiers who perished in the battle 3 years ago. Not any old things. They have to be magically active. I know how to check.
That's not my speciality, Witcher. I deal in relics.
Do you remember the sorceress Sabrina?
Same as all the others. Looked like a young nympho, but an old hag inside. You want to talk about her? See that freak who burns candles?
I know you have the spear Jahan used to pierce Sabrina's heart.
I told you about that, and I thought the old freak was trying to forget the sins of his past.
You know Jahan well?
He despises me now, but things used to be different. We were called up at the same time. We fought under Hensel together. But I managed somehow while he hated it. Why did they send him to that ferocious battle? He was the worst dumbass in the entire army, but he outlived the best soldiers. Covered in shit, piss, snot, and tears, and still he survived.
Nobody mocked
He cracked
him.
when they burned
He shit his
Sabrina.
pants.
A beautiful end to a fucking beautiful day. Then he went to the dogs. He pissed away all he had on drink. I was the fool who followed him and brought everything he pawned around the inns. That's how I got the spear.
I need that spear.
Tough luck, Witcher. I last saw it a few years back.
What happened to it?
Look how similar we are. You want knowledge, I want coin. And we both need help to get what we want.
How much?
What are your customary takings on a contract? I'll gladly accept but 1/2 of that.
He's so happy and excited about it.
Tell me about her.
After all, business is going well. You see, when Jahan lost his head for Sabrina, I bought the spear from the innkeeper. The donkey's ass pawned it in the inn. He drank like a fish. By then, Jahan had already hidden in the hills, where no one dares to venture. Some call him the Visionary, but in my book, he's just a nutter. Beats me why the beasts don't attack him. A fisherman who supplies the canteen said that some monsters hate the smell of fish oil. Jahan makes candles out of it.
What did you do with the spear?
Sorry to say I lost it in a dice game. Shame, because today it'd fetch a good price. I lost the spear to a soldier who later fought the squirrels in the forests of the Pontar Valley. He told me he'd used it to kill some Scoia'tael big shot. I heard the shaft cracked as if there'd been some fucking jousting tournament. The most interesting thing is that big shot is still alive. I heard he's now with that vixen from Edirn. Some frigging commander. Elves are weird creatures. Who knows, maybe he still has that spearhead.
Yorvith.
You know him.
I'll tell you for 100 orens.
Bah!
Yorvith has the spearhead.
Did you see Sabrina's execution?
Sure I did. I was in the 5th Company. I remember the commotion when that idiot Jahan killed her with a spear. If only I had that spear now.
I found footprints at Sabrina's execution site. Do you know anything about that?
Why would I? You found them, not me.
Yet your boots are black from ash.
Shh. All right. What do you want to know?
Do you remember the sorceress Sabrina?
Same as all the others.
Oh.
We were... Why did... He cracked when...
Got any...
Ash from the stake where Sabrina burned? Nails that fastened the wheel of death? Splinters from the wheel? I've also got some metal parts and some of the martyr's garments. Whatever your heart desires.
Yorvith spearheads. Fine. Yorvith spearheads. Direct from Bergen.
Relics, artifacts, trinkets...
Do you believe...
You mean the relic? They'll believe in anything that gives them hope. Soldiers shit their pants and throw up in fear before going into battle.
Yeah, then why
If
are they so
kissing
hard
a
on that
rusty
one guy?
nail gives them courage, then in my book, it works.
Where did you get these things?
Trying to compete with me? It's too good a business to share with others.
So he's got like something in his chest or something.
So long.
Oh, it's like his belt buckle's like up. Going in and out of the table.
Everything fine. Great.
Whoa! Didn't have anyone like you in our village.
Greetings.
Say something, or did you just fart?
Where's Audrin?
What do you want?
I need Audrin.
I can't see.
Still looking for coins. What else am I to do?
I'd burn 1,000 candles just to clear the fog.
Pencil.
Is the help that he's somewhere I haven't looked yet? Or is he like this dog running around?
Salutations.
One of them keeps saying, who's a good boy? Young. Oh.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs.
Seen it already?
Until this mist lifts.
It won't just
fire,
disappear. They say only a...
Like back here, like sneaking in. You get into the camp the first place we infiltrated the caves. Oh, did I never talk to her? I don't think I did. It's Executor.
Greetings, Geralt.
Oh.
I'd assumed that after killing the Kayran, the Pontar Valley would hold no further interest for you.
You know nothing about me, Witcher. I'm here because 2 northern monarchs were murdered. It's quite probable Henselt is next on the list. We don't need another country descending into chaos. King Henselt cannot die. I'll make sure of that.
It's pretty obvious you and Deathmold don't exactly get along.
Deathmold is an overgrown baby. A fine match for King Henselt. The problem is that he's as jealous as he is childish. He claims I wish to steal his position at the Kaedweni court. Nothing could be more absurd.
Foltest's killer forced Triss to teleport him to Vergen. They're somewhere nearby.
That nosy little meddler Triss used my megascope to accomplish that. But I suppose I should be grateful. After all, I might have been the Kingslayer's victim. Even if Triss is in Vergen, I cannot locate her. This damn fog prevents any kind of magical probing.
A sorceress like you must know bundles about paranormal phenomena.
Any mage's knowledge has little to do with superstitions.
The Wild Hunt's no superstition.
Indeed, the phenomenon exists.
I want to know everything about it, including what you know.
You're out of luck. I've never concerned myself with it. I'm also not interested in whirlwinds or hailstorms.
Know how to remove a tattoo?
No problem. I'd need some green mold, white myrtle petals, and wolf's aloe.
I'll be back once I've found the ingredients.
Aloe leaves from Southern Hammerfell, the best.
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coin.
I'll get down into those caves.
I'm a bit scared of going against the thing.
Yeah, boy.
Cauldron. caves down this way? I wasn't able to get over here last time. Have to go outside the camp and then around. Close to the blue stripes. Okay, yeah, I can't duck through that alley.
Audrin, where are you? Bloody air a horn once beat Wendy's mug. What? Oh.
So we just break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Hey, look, it's Audrin.
Get up, you piss pump.
Your
friends are worried sick about you.
What? Where am I? What am I doing here? This is strange.
Are you Audrin?
Audrin, that's right. And that one was a cunt runt. Not a proper her, you know. I was all la-dee-da, I'll plough you nice, I says. And she done scream at me, like a bruxa.
Listen, Audrin, you're so drunk a single spark and you'd be a torch. Now straighten up and shut up or the guards won't let you in the camp.
So I says to her, I says, Square schmur, what square? What the fuck fish do you mean? I wanna plough. And this cunt's prating on about square fish.
Tell me about the square fish later. We gotta get you back to your friends. They're worried about you.
Me mates? Ulf? Ulf, me brother, where is he? Ulf? Ulf?
Calm down and try not to
Sounds like he's
puke on the
barking like
guards.
a dog. Meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. This should be a super fun and cool quest.
Calm down and stand up
Slowly
straight.
walking a drunkard across camp.
Up. Yes, sir. I'm going where I'm going. I'm not going where I'm not going.
What? Oh, could they cut it off? The
Halt!
gate?
What's
I
that
guess
corpse you want to drag into the camp?
Private Audrin. He's sick.
Looks like he slept in a vat full of booze. It smells like he fell out of a dwarf's arsehole.
Why, you limp arse prick? You saying I stink? Come here!
Audrin, shut up. King Henselt's in danger, and this is the only man who can provide important information.
That's right. I'm the fucking only man. The only one. Get it? That's me.
Shut up, Audrin.
Important information. From him.
You better believe it.
The commander catches him in the camp in that state. He'll skin him alive. Then skin me alive for letting him in.
Not my concern. If you want, report it to your commander. I'm going to question this drunk, then hand him over to the guards.
All right. But I warned you. Come in.
Come on, Audrin.
With you? Never.
Calm down and let's go.
After you talked all that shite about me, you stinking prick, I'll not go anywhere with you. Not in my life. Piss off of me, you treacherous louse. Giving me up to the guard? Well, I'm not going anywhere with you.
I just had to bribe the guard Why can't I just punch Audrin and carry him in unconscious? Bam, 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 bam. I don't even know if I have enough money to bribe them.
Calm down and stand up straight.
Darn. Up. Yes, sir. I'm going where I'm
Going where
I'm not going where I'm not going.
Going.
Halt! What's that corpse you
Oh.
want to drag into the
Oh,
camp?
hold.
Private Audrin.
Look, what?
All right. Audrin.
There's
come
all
on.
my money.
Where do all these drunks come from? Shh, fuck. And the mice?
Sheesh fuck.
I'm back! I won! Yeah!
Shut up, Audrin. Let's look for your friends.
Uh-huh. See, I'm going to take me a nap.
Audrin, stop fucking around and get up.
What? Huh? Who are you?
What?
Oh, right. Wait a second. Oh, did you see that? Something just flew past my head.
I'm literally stuck in place. What happened? I can't move. I can't do any actions. Well, third time's the charm. This quest is lots of fun, going great.
I'm back! I won! Yeah!
Shut up, Audrin. Let's look for your friends.
Uh-huh. See, I'm going to take me a nap right here. You wake me just as soon as you've brought him to me.
Action cannot be performed here. It fades.
Audrin, stop fucking around and get up.
What? Huh? Who are you?
Yep.
Oh, right. Wait a second. Oh, did you see that?
I shoved him in a
Something
barrel.
just flew past my head.
That sounded like what happened last time. I thought he went into a barrel or something. And I was gonna roll him to his friends.
Aldrin!
He fell back to the cave, yeah.
One tanker, two tanker, three tankers, four. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts upon the floor. 5 tankards, 6 tankards, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall neath the table, tear your arse to the stool.
Tear
10
your
tankards
arse.
onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see your prick, it's time to head for home. The cock calls at dawn's light. Damn, he's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in, attack and get well plowed.
Audrin! Here, Audrin, let me kiss that mug.
Give us a kiss.
1 tanker, 2 tanker, 3 tanker, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts upon the floor. 5 tankers, 6 tankers, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall neath the table, tear your stool.
What?
10 tankers onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see your prick.
Audrin, stop fucking around and get up.
The cock calls at dawn's light. Damn, he's bloody loud. He's shooting loud. Suit up, attack and get well plowed.
Oh my god, dude. Give me PTSD from fucking work listening to drunk people like this.
1 tanker, 2 tanker, 3 tankers, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts upon the floor. 5 tankers, 6 tankers, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall neath the table, tear your arse to the stool. 10 tankards onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see your prick, it's time to head for home.
The cock calls the dogs like that. He's bloody down. He's bloody loud.
Oh my God.
Shoot up. Fall in.
well
Attack and get well plowed.
Beer!
I'm buying.
Ever see a witcher spreading coin around?
I have literally 0 coins.
Ever?
A first for me.
It all depends on the company.
Hear that, cocksuckers? Now step the fuck away from my best mate.
Beer inspires great conversation.
No, that was beautiful, what you said.
So, what are we going to converse about?
I'm looking for work. Think Henselt could use a witcher?
Deathmold would make better use of one.
Aye. He'll cut you up into bits and look at them neath a scope.
Like a frog. Shut it. Deathmold's got long arms and even sharper ears.
Henselt trusts Deathmold. I think the king knows what he's doing.
He don't know shite. I stand by it. Deathmold's got him under his thumb.
Quiet down.
Folk are happy, though. That's what's important.
Folk have had Henselt about up to the top of their helmets. Things go on like this, they'll knock his fat arse off that throne. He don't look to his soldiers no more. Forgotten us, the ingrate.
Well, it's no surprise they want to get rid of him, huh?
Audrin, shut it.
Geralt's like a brother. I'll keep no secrets from him.
Who are you talking about?
A knave, greedy and cruel. Kills for pleasure. A son of a bitch has magic armor and plays tough.
I already know all this and did all
Thought he
this.
could do what he pleased until he caught Deathmold's eye. Now he's hiding. Too bad about them other lads. If Trott's caught, he'll give them all up. Heads'll roll, I tell ya. Some peoples have come together to plot. They wanted me to join them, but I was too busy. And I don't trust this Trott. Them other coiners is alright, but Vincent's a greedy sadist.
Greedy
Where can I find
sadist.
them?
What you mean where? The brothel, of course. Ask for Whistling Wendy.
I'm not looking for a whore.
Once you have her, pay attention now. Tell her you want her smile to open the gates of paradise. Get it right? Except you won't get the fucker then. Ah, and give her this. I've no use for this coin. Won't buy me no beer. Wendy'll take you to them coiners.
I am now. It's taking a whiz.
You wind up here.
I completed the quest.
Something's brewing.
Something's
Bit
brewing.
scared of going against the saint.
The enemy have
You got a black cat.
propaganda.
Bah. 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 Bah, 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 bah.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this
We need to talk.
What? Good morning.
Morning, White Wolf.
I've got to get through the mist, or I can't lift the curse.
I shall supply the white flag when you set out as our emissary. The lass is reputedly honourable. She'll welcome you, invite you to a feast, and with a bit of luck you may even plough her.
You're sick, Deathmold.
They say she's very pretty. Peasant girls not to your liking?
Not your concern.
In case the elves lack an understanding of diplomatic symbolism, please also take this armor. With His Majesty's blessing, I might add.
A king's concern can be boundless when his life depends on that of another.
I spent some time working on this recently. This little marvel will guide you through the fog and provide a measure of protection from the spectres.
Thanks.
Do I know what propaganda is? No, I don't think so. The only thing I know is that the United States is the, That's good. I was gonna say, all I know, I don't know anything about propaganda. All I know is that the United States is the greatest country in the world and we've never done anything wrong. Use some magic dust.
I need magic powder to mark out the runes.
Are you aware that the formula requires powdered camphor resin?
I am.
Then you must also know that the resin is extremely valuable.
Get Henselt to pay you. I need the powder to do the exorcism, reverse the prophecy, and release him from the curse.
You should have said, I'll give you as much as you need.
Thanks, on the king's behalf.
I've one more thing
Hell
you
yeah.
might find useful.
What's that?
You asked me for protective runes. I've done better. Take this grimoire, which details many. I believe there's even one for syphilis. I've marked my recommendations.
Thanks.
Syphilis.
I found Trot and a few other enthusiasts of the square coins.
Did you learn who leads them?
No.
Any survivors?
No.
Ah, you might at least have spared Trot.
I'm afraid he took those with him.
There was a reward on the conspirators' heads. Do you wish to collect, or is it beneath your witcher's dignity?
I need some money.
I could use the gold.
How many were there?
Vincent and 5 others.
You killed 6 men. You and your kind should be isolated.
The reward
is yours. Here.
Leveling up. Up that sword damage. Wait for the events to unfold. Other side of the mist, across the mist. Talk to the elf. Go to the other side of the mist. Okay. Ah, wait, true to Caesar. Let's do that one. Ah, I didn't even see your message,
Good
Jerry.
to see you, you old rogue.
Why the long face, Sultan?
Everything's fucked.
The only sight worse than a sad dwarf is the sight of a very sad dwarf.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you have any vodka?
Might have.
Wonderful. Life without old mates and booze is like a woman without a rump.
If you need a change of climate,
Without
come
a
with me.
rump.
I'm on my way to Bergen.
You say that as if you're going to the brothel round the corner. Forgetting about the spectres?
I may have amnesia, but I remember the curse.
Well, all I get around here is non-human midget and the like. And I've dwarven brethren on that side. Sure as shit, I'll take Saskia over that prick Henselt too. You really willing to help me cross?
Of course.
You know, Geralt, I have a feeling that Vergen's where I should be.
I have a feeling.
Let's go.
How do you plan to get through the fog? Thought it was suicide to venture into it.
Deathmold gave me a protective amulet.
Throw it out! I wouldn't touch anything belonging to that dick.
Dude, I love Zoltan, man.
The magical potential of the talisman will cause a local interference in the astral projection, creating disharmony where the 2 dimensions of reality meet.
Meaning?
The mist should part to let us pass.
You should have put it like that to begin with, instead of all that crap about astral bodies. I'll go with you.
Alright, Zoltan Shive. You have to watch me fight into the arena first.
Tournaments. Now that's a pastime for real men.
Can we start the tourney?
Ready?
I am indeed.
Let's begin then.
I guess I should have learned the rules and stuff, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Witcher Geralt of Rivia will now fight the Honourable Gwydion.
What?
Anyone know what it's all about?
Okay.
What?
Everything's in good order.
I yield. Witcher Geralt wins!
Witcher Geralt.
You won. Let me know when you're ready for the next fight.
All right.
Tournaments. Ready?
I am in.
The Witcher will now take on the Honourable Rendag.
Rendag. Okay.
I surrender! Witcher Geralt wins! You won.
All right.
Tournament. Geralt of Rivia will now take on the fearless Borin.
Borin.
I yield! Witcher Geralt wins!
Is there not a single fucking soul in Kaedwen able to beat the Witcher? Dung-filled cowards, all of you!
Apparently not in
I might
Kaedwen.
agree.
But in Temeria, perhaps. I'll give it a shot.
That could be interesting. If you win, I'll double the reward.
The Witcher's challenger this time will be Vess, a maiden serving in an elite unit of the Temerian army.
Don't let her win. Like, you feel like I have to let her win? Why would I think that? Almost like one-shot her. No. Geralt's a top.
I surrender!
He dominates and
like
everything.
him when I could conquer half the world. Give him the prize! He's earned it!
The king wanted a spectacle and he got it. A shame the result was so predictable.
Witches are not invincible.
Seems this one is. But you were brave nonetheless.
She fought harder than all the Kaedweni
Give
soldiers
us a
combined.
kiss!
You're very kind.
Wasn't so kind in the arena.
He took me seriously.
That's true.
Thanks for not giving me a handicap. I'm going back to my camp. Visit me if you want.
Women. Here's your praise. I need to get back to my business.
Thanks.
Is that the end of the tournament?
Tournaments.
I've had enough tournament fighting.
I'm content we could see you in action.
Your tournament was a success.
Aye, you could say so. I know now that no common man can match a Witcher. But at least it was a nice spectacle. Good diversion for the men.
Yeah. 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 Protect military secrets. Come on, Zoltan. You can watch.
I can't wait to have some proper ale instead of that piss water to drink in the Kaedweni camp. Thanks again, Geralt.
You're welcome, buddy. Look at him. Just running.
Comes and tells him the elder and the recruiter are coming for you. He was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye and puts it.
She's
between
hanging
his
on this.
buttocks.
Yeah.
He does what?
Puts a pig's eye in his arse.
Semper
The elder and the
Fi!
recruiter enter, and the mother says, "Son, they've come to take you to war." And he's standing with his
Oh,
back
yeah, she
to him,
is.
his
I was
pants
distracted by
down.
the story.
He spreads his cheeks and says, "I can see that."
Did they take him?
Not a chance.
Story's fucked up.
I wanted to thank you. That was a great fight.
The only great fights are those I win.
It's no dishonor to lose to a mutant created for swordsmanship.
If it wasn't a tournament but a battle, we wouldn't be speaking now.
You were better than all the knights of Kaedwen put together.
You're very kind.
I'm sincere.
A rare trait. Perhaps I should take advantage of this opportunity.
Since we're being honest, I'd like to have some wine with you.
With pleasure.
I wasn't expecting you to agree. This was your chance to get back at me.
I have no need. In truth, I'm grateful to you.
Interesting.
I was sure you'd go easy on me. Then I'd have told you to bugger off. But since you took me seriously, I have some Toussaint wine in my tent. Could I tempt you?
Lead the way. I learned more about you from that duel than from all our conversations put together.
I'm curious. According to Geralt of Rivia, what is Vess like?
You like it when I roll behind you and give it to you from behind. She's manly. I don't know. I feel like she might like that. I'm gonna pick this, but I feel like it's wrong. Is it wrong?
She's ambitious, honorable, and beautiful.
In that order?
What if I say the reverse?
If you think I don't like to hear compliments about my beauty, you're very wrong.
Okay.
I'm a soldier, and it pisses me off when I'm viewed as a pair of tits atop an arse. But I'm also a woman, and like every woman, I have my needs.
In that case, let's drink to your needs.
I fulfill my needs differently.
Then what do you want to drink to?
To us.
I didn't know there was an us.
Better to live a day as a king than a life as a beggar. First we'll drink the wine, then we'll go to bed.
Boom. Boom.
Can we do it the other way around?
It would have been great if they toasted and then just tossed it, you know? Here we are. Oh, these tattoos are sick, dude. Also, I think I saw the the tent flap is open. Yeah, Roach is just standing right there too. He's like, all right, okay.
In the face
Yeah,
of
he's right
possible
there.
disaster, they tried to draft entire villages in Baywood. Half the serfs knew beforehand and fled into the woods, but the rest were fled.
See you.
The count says these are pansies, not soldiers, but we'll have to make do.
Geralt, okay,
Those can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians, if you will.
Ready, buddy? Sultan Chive.
Tough crossing ahead of us, Sultan.
Looking to scare me now? We're going, and that's that.
I want a new game set in the Witcher universe where you can create your own character, so I can be Zoltan.
I see the path. The amulet is guiding us.
You sure?
We can't be sure of anything in this fog.
Oh, you could have lied to make me feel better.
Oh, damn monsters.
We made it, Zoltan.
Never again. Fucking fog.
Look at it this way. You'll be able to brag about seeing the ghostly fog from the inside for the rest of your life.
I'd rather brag about how I plowed 3 wenches at once in my youth.
What's up, gang?
Kill him! Adon! Stop! You're making a mistake!
A mistake? Interesting. There's a war on. Don't know if you've noticed. And wars are won by killing foes. Or do I have it all wrong?
The Witcher's a messenger. On his way to see Saskia.
Not your typical messenger.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but we had to pass through an atypical fog in which your typical messenger would have shit just before he...
Enough! We'll not let you inside Vergen. But you can deliver your message to the commander of the watch. He's stationed by the town gates.
Plowing typical elf. Come on, Geralt.
Plowing typical elf.
Aye, it's Geralt of Rivia and Zoltan Chive. Pinch me, burden, for I believe I've dozed off while in duty.
My ponytail.
Could be an illusion, eh? Or some spectres from the battlefield have lost their way. Maybe we ought to tickle them with an axe, just to be sure.
I'm afraid there's no mage out there who can conjure up the Witcher's mug, nor the aroma of Zoltan's beer-soaked beard.
Yarpen Zigrin! Lice eat me if I'm not delighted to see that horrid mug of yours.
He's so happy.
This lad here's scaling burden. Geralt, what are you doing standing there as if you've swallowed a halberd? Got a hug for an old mate?
Greetings. Triss has told me a lot about you.
Wee Marigold? Ha! How is the lass? Let me tell you, Scalen, this here Witcher's the very embodiment of chivalry. All the Selkirks of the world can't hold a candle to him. And you know why?
No, but I got a feeling we're about to find out.
Me? A knight? I'd sooner call Zoltan a show dancer.
Well then, listen everyone. At the time, we were escorting Kaedweni army convoys through the Sherwood forests. Aye, we served Hensel once, though always for coin. Anyways, the Witcher was on the road as well, with Triss and Ciri, heading south. The lass, I tell you, was a demoness incarnate. Pure pepper on her feet, and healthy as a horse. But the sorceress fell ill. Some terrible pestilence held her, gave her the runs. That woman needed to go every 5 minutes. Never seen anything like it. And I've had my share of gut rumblings. This one time, I roasted an old ailing gerbil and...
Oi! You promised us a chivalrous tale.
And I'm delivering it, lad. In any case, the Witcher would carry her into the bushes time after time. He treated and cared for her, cleaned her, bathed her.
Sounds normal to me. A man looking after his woman. It's too much to call it chivalrous, Yarpen.
Ah, wrong. Triss weren't his woman. Not his wife nor lover. She was sick and in need of aid. And he was on a secret mission. Might have left her in some city, might have gone off on his own, but he didn't. Know why? Because he's got a heart of gold. He truly cares. A lad like you, Scalen, don't know that being a knight's not just about thrashing around in full plate, a long sword in hand. It's not just about fighting duels and winning tournaments.
Damn! I missed hearing your bullshit, Zigrin.
I don't believe anyone else has tried to tell me that story.
How is the wee Marigold, anyway?
Not great. The Kingslayer kidnapped her.
Oh, damn the dogs! That's downright terrible.
I suppose it's no coincidence you're here.
I would just like to point out again that that was another tale of someone getting sick on the road and shitting their pants, and nobody ousted Triss from the party. I think the problem is with the rest of the Kaedweni camp and not that one soldier who accidentally shit his pants once. Triss was shitting her pants every 5 minutes. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
I have to see Saskia.
To what end?
To dispel the mist of wraiths, I need a few magic artifacts.
What's Saskia got to do with that?
Her sword is one of those items.
And what do you suggest I do? Yorvith and Saskia banned us from letting strangers in. And here are 2 old mates come over from the other side who want just that. A lose-lose situation if ever I've seen one.
That ought to be easy to get around.
Cow pies ought to be easy to get around, yet we don't always succeed.
I'm staying here, Yarpen. I want to join you, enlist. Will you have me in the Dwarven Brigade?
Will I have you, Chiefy? Will I plough and have you? Why, I'll make you a fucking commander, you cocksucker! Problem solved. Scalen, you're my witness. Zoltan's no longer a stranger.
Aha.
All right. Now I'll introduce you to Saskia, and you can try to clarify the story with a sword for her. Or whatnot.
Don't you fret about the sword, Geralt. I promise to ascend to the fucking heights of oratory. Be soft as a mink, cautious as a novice strumpet. I'll get you that blade if I have to shave my beard off.
All right then. See that, Scalen? We were headed for a tragedy.
Now we're headed for a comedy.
Ah, youth these days, lacking hope and heart. You know what Zoltan and I saw at Brenna, lad? To us, there's no such thing as the impossible.
Can I also join Zoltan? Can I tell them, you know what, I'm working for you guys now. I'm betraying the king.
Any idea where I might find the Dun banner?
Try the Netherworld. The whole unit was cut down during the battle 3 years ago.
I meant the unit's standard, which symbolizes death.
Ah, that makes it a lot easier. We buried it with the remains of the Kaedwenis.
Where?
Just outside Vergen. I'll mark it on your map, as the road could get confusing. Strange things are afoot in those crypts, Witcher. Kaedweni ghosts scaring off our folk. That would be normal since they were invaders. But one's some kind of amateur historian, asking all that venture there about the battle and the Dun banner.
I'll look into it. Thanks. Triss could be somewhere in this area.
The plague. I've not seen her 5 years, must be. Since that day they proclaimed you dead. Last saw her in Rivia, in any case.
From what I've been able to establish, the Kingslayer forced her to teleport the two of them to this area, and she's not on the other side of the fog.
What did this Kingslayer look like?
A huge, bald witcher. Wears a medallion with a snake on it.
Sorry, Geralt. Doesn't even ring the tiniest bell, any of that.
I might know something. This drunk in Vergen claims he saw a redhead fall from the sky somewhere among the ravines. And then he said the sorceress Philippa Eilhart came around looking for this woman.
Shriveled old nix.
She sent her servant and some peasants to the ravines after her. But they came back empty-handed. Now Philippa's servant maid's gone, leaving the sorceress angry as a wasp. She even turned one of the plebs into a pig. I spoke to one of those peasants. He claims the lass was no servant, but a Nilfgaardian agent. And she apparently found something in those ravines. Maybe it was Triss. And maybe it was that Witcher. Madame Eilhart, or the old minx as Yarpen calls her. Knows she's been duped and can't forgive herself for it.
Did the woman flee south, deeper into Edirn?
Fucking hell! She came out the main gate not more than an hour ago, headed straight for the fog. Thought she might be out to do some magic probing or whatnot.
She knew a bit of magic. She might have crossed.
I guess I need to visit Shillard when I get back. How's Yorvith? Any chance I might run into him?
Minimal. He follows Saskia around like a once-neglected pup. Eyes on her at all times.
At least the lass is well protected. What do you seek from Yorvith? Last I heard, you weren't exactly chummy.
You heard right. But when I last saw him in Flotsam, he had something I need to lift the curse.
Even if you see him, I doubt he'll give you anything out of the kindness of his heart. Perhaps Saskia can convince him?
Guess I don't have much of a choice. It's nice to talk to you all, but we've got things to do.
Ah, that's life. Open the gate! I've got to fetch me a certain sword.
Wait a minute. If by some miracle you obtain that cursed blade, I'd advise you not to parade it out the main gate past the squirrels.
Got another solution?
There's another passage. I'll mark it in the Witcher's map and show you myself. Sound all right to you?
It does. In the meantime, I'll look around for that flag.
Prime, I'd say.
Prime.
Off we go then.
Alright. To the catacombs. Oh wait, it's out the other way. I can get the power here. Boo, boo, boo. Bribe. These nerds doing out here?
Hit the freak! Hit the freak!
I'll let them get eaten by monsters.
Guess they'll never learn.
Roll on by. I just think I need to go directly to the whizzing specter over here.
Who are you, and what do
Geralt of Rivia.
I served with the banner.
You're mistaken. The Redain.
Correct.
Try me again.
Tell me, for this you must know.
The chief was Menno Cohorn.
I'm Menno.
Cohorn's dead.
Your memory.
You are vigilant.
Because I.
Perhaps you did fight it, Brennan.
I can't answer.
You are right. Memory of.
Vandergrift and Selkirk.
Well done.
Do you believe?
Not yet.
Oh. I don't actually know this information.
Reverend Crest led us out of the fire. He had a magic medallion that protected us from the flames.
Many survived?
Zivik's platoon.
Zivik, the regiment's best corporal. You
He
have
believes
proven
that,
that you served in the Dun Banner.
May I take the standard?
Why do you desire it so?
It will help me lift a curse.
Curses are a...
This one should be.
You know,
He stands at Vergen's gate.
the standard lies in the sarcophagus.
Thank you.
Where...
There are no.
True. I would gladly drink with a brother. Guard the stuff.
Well, thanks, man. The sword of the Dun Banner. Rolling through the forest. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Back to Bergen. Cut through here. then I think we do have to find Triss's trail down there, but yeah, I think it's actually quicker if we do Triss's trail here first. Yeah, Zivik. Blair, Blair, Blair. Where in the world is Triss Marigold? Let me go check this at least first. And then this elf lady never makes it back because we don't save her from the brothel. Down there, gonna go down this side. It's the harpy guy. Where are the trolls? I thought they were back over here. Yep, this way. No. Maybe the trolls don't appear on this side? Find Zoltan in here. Oh, I got your sword, Geralt. Where are you, Zoltan Chive?
Damn it. Ow. Rot fiend. Take that. What's happening back there? Somebody help.
Easy Bulwar. Are we? We're still on hard difficulty, right? Yeah? Alright.
Zoltan,
I know, I chopped that dude up.
Sword.
I failed, Geralt.
That was not the best idea, Witcher. Dwarves are poor liars in general, and that's especially true of this one.
You know everything you need to know.
Yes. You need the weapon to lift the curse from Henselt and free the souls of the fallen.
Nefatu, thank you very much. High five to you. I really appreciate that.
As well. It's a field of uncontrollable magic energy.
No need to exert yourself. I know this. The sword shall be yours.
Just like that?
Yes. I'm glad to help and thank you on behalf of the Vergennes, the souls of whose loved ones will finally be granted the peace they have so long deserved.
I guess this is like each side, so on this side you need the royal blood. So you have to get that from Henselt for the cure. She doesn't, I guess she doesn't get poisoned. Oh, it's plenty. Thank you very, very much. That's very nice of you to say. I do really appreciate it.
Milady.
I am no lady. My name is Saskia.
Saskia, I'll need some time to lift the curse. Enough for you to fall back. The Scoia'tael and peasants can't hope to defeat a professional army in open battle. Withdraw deeper into Edirn.
You underestimate them.
Looking to be another Ellerin? Do you want them to die with your name on their lips? You know that's what'll happen if there's a fight. The fighters will die quick deaths, but then Henselt's men will enter the town. They'll spare no one. They'll kill the men, rape the women, turn the beautiful ones into slaves, and torture the rest to death.
I have seen conquered cities and know the risks. Why do you aid Henselt? Why do you risk your life to lift this curse?
I have my own agenda. A certain seer foretold that in lifting the curse, I'd recover my memory. I'm certainly not Henselt's devoted follower.
In that case, join my forces.
Yes, milady.
I can't. I have certain obligations on the other side. Friends who remained in Henselt's camp. Friends I can't leave behind.
I too have obligations that prevent me from
My weapon does nothing!
I cannot disappoint all those who place their trust in me. Go where you must and hope your obligations don't drive you to fight me.
I'm no soldier, Saskia. You can be sure of that.
Time will tell. Farewell, Witcher, and look after your friends. Henselt is a true rogue.
See ya, you old prick! Don't let them Kaedwenize you, and don't get killed.
That goes for you too, Zoltan. Farewell to you both.
Saskia, I forgot one wee thing. Geralt wishes to meet with Yorvith. He's got dealings with the elf.
I need the head of the spear used to finish off Sabrina as she uttered the curse. Yorvith had it when we ran into each other in Flotsam.
He lost it playing dice. Scalen now has the spearhead. The young Burden is a gambler, an addict. And perhaps Vergen's top sharp. You should speak to him.
Yorvith put that spearhead up as a bet?
When it comes to getting folk to sit down to a game of poker, Scalen can be convincing. His pack is bulging with treasures. You'd be surprised. All won at dice.
I won't need convincing. We'll see how he does against me. Farewell to you both.
Alright, Scalen. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh, you're very welcome. I can only imagine, because you said you and your friend kept saying it because he was playing Neverwinter Nights. There are so many instances where your weapon is ineffective against some monster, and so whatever voice pack you pick, I mean, your character's just bound to be spamming it all the time.
How do you see it, Loki? Do the gods favor Lady Saskia as she claims?
Help!
The god...
Damnation!
Damnation.
I heard you have the head of Yorvith's spear.
I do indeed.
I could use that spearhead.
Not a chance in hell. It's my trophy. Won it off the greatest killer among elves. In certain circles, that makes me a hero.
What were you playing?
Dice poker.
I've rolled a few dice in my time.
Do I hear a challenge? I trust you'll not ask me for a handicap. Though I must warn you, I aim to be merciless. Curse or no curse.
Let's begin.
You know, I like how, like, intense they are about dice poker, but this game is almost all chance, you know what I mean? It's like, my skills are the greatest. At what? At rolling the dice and hoping you get a good outcome? 2 5s. And he got 2 6s. Does 5 in a row beat a pair? I think it does. Let me try to roll that 4. We're just gonna go for it. Fuck. I lost.
You lost, Witcher. Like that fellow, what was his name? Blazkowicz.
Who is he?
Another who sought a magic spear of fate or destiny. Old story, doesn't much matter anymore. In any case, if you care to drop a few more orens in my pouch, I'll be more than glad to play you.
What's that reference? He's got 2 2s, so I need to re-roll the 1s. Oh, I got 3 of a kind and 2 of a kind. Hell yeah. Oh, I knew that his name was Blazkowicz, and I was like, I mean, certainly this can't be a reference to Wolfenstein. There's no way.
You play like a true sharp. Almost like a cheat. But, true to my word, the spearhead's yours.
Thanks, Galen. I heard you have a few more interesting trinkets I could win off you.
I could find something.
Let's see what a
beam.
I don't remember if the stuff he has is good or not, but I'll play him for it. I know how that goes. High 5 on the 5-stream streak as well. Thank you. Oh, I have 3 of a kind already. Oh, and he does 2. What a bitch. We both are tied on the 3 4s, but he has 2 3s. I gotta roll something good here. Oh. Damn. I lost.
Ha! I.
Okay, 2 4s. You got 2 3s. All right. I'll win some money back with this, maybe. I have 2 6s and 3 4s.
won!
I won indeed.
Damn it! You win!
Scalen, my prize.
The sword of the warrior princess Zenthia.
There we go.
Good enough.
I'd say so.
It's yours. If you'd like to roll...
I would like to roll again. We're gonna do a high stakes game this time. I've got 2 6s. It's looking promising. He also has 2 6s. All right, so we're tied. A bit big on the dub. Oh, I got 3 of a kind and 2 of a kind. Hell yeah. Up to 666 gold, nailing it.
Damn it! You win!
What's my prize this time?
The wool coat of a corporal of the Dunbanner. One of a kind. and truly sought after by collectors and aficionados of military mementos.
Where did you get these things?
I played dice and won them. Now I played and lost, but that's it. I'll play you no more.
Don't get mad.
I'm not! I'm just not fucking playing you no more.
Don't get mad, get glad. Oh, the Dunbanner cloak is a quest item? Oh, the poisoned Zeracanian Sabera is a little bit better, I guess. Just not fucking playing you no more. Kirks. I wish I had better trousers. Damage on the Wraith. We're good. I don't think there's anything else I need to do on this side of the mist, but I have a couple other things to do on that side, so. Civic. Yeah, have everything else. Do this, talk to Zivik, and do this little sister's quest. Unzip them, daddy. Yeah, I think maybe we can finish chapter 2 before I end. Although, isn't it like a pretty long, like... It's kind of a lot of cutscenes in a row, I feel like. Maybe we start tomorrow finishing chapter 2. Don't we have like the whole battle and everything?
That still works.
Amulet still works. Witcher 3 tomorrow, let's go. It's pretty tough reaching the camp.
Good, you're here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
thinking.
thinking.
The Nilfgaardians attacked us.
Any idea why?
They were loitering around here, staring into the fog as if waiting for something. I summoned Fen, Silas, and a few others, and told Vess to cover us from a distance while we went to talk to them. So I asked the black dogs courteously why they were gazing into the fog, as if the Emperor himself was about to emerge from it. No answer. But I can see the anger. Knitted brows, faces reddening.
I don't know, Eslis, what should
and
I play?
They start growling to each other in that dog's tongue of theirs. A woman came out of the mist. Beautiful and barely alive. She dropped to the ground and a small object slipped from her hand. It was a jade figurine. No larger than a man's hand. If I didn't know it was impossible, I'd say it was Triss turned into a statuette.
It is possible. Artifact compression. Where's this woman?
I don't know. The girl growled at the soldiers and all hell broke loose. The Black Ones jumped us and she ran off towards the camp.
I need to follow her.
We're going with you. Fall in!
Triss in the Nilfgaardian camp, okay. Where in the world is Triss Marigold? Is it? Is Civic standing around here? Oh, he's up in the camp.
Life can be really strange. I fought for Nil.
Yeah, so I could get woke. And go broke, yeah. But I wanted to wait for it to come to Steam, but then I was researching it and it looks like it's not going to be coming to Steam. At least for a long time. Like it might be an Epic exclusive forever or for a lot of years, so I don't know. I'm not sure if I should just break down and buy it on Epic or not, but
You're not the one we seek, though his aura is strong, even on you.
Impossible. I watched Maverick wash his pants.
Who are you?
I'm a witcher, and I'm here because you haunt an innocent man. You've ruined Maverick's life, and it's high time you
They
left
did not
this
ruin
world.
his life.
Maverick, innocent? That son of a bitch murdered me and my two sisters,
Okay, well-
then threw our bodies off the cliff. Our father, Malgat, died of despair. Fortunately, fate has brought Maverick here again, straight into our hands. Revenge shall be ours.
I need to find out if you're telling the truth. If your story checks out, I'll bring Maverick here.
What happens if I go to the cemetery? Up, left, down. Circle, up, down. Up, circle, down. Which side has more content? I mean, I want to say the Scoia'tael side, but I feel like that's only because I took longer to do it. I don't know if it actually has more content. I was still fairly new to the game, I think. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I get it. Al gets notes. Find someone able to decipher magic notes. Okay. Nana kanpa zi udu ya gat exa nana zi udu zi gat kanpa nibit. Yeah. It's like my favorite poem, dude.
Papa nada.
Papa nada. What happened here? I'm a witcher. I can sense magic. It's just leading me back to the beach where they all are. Mystery of the Graves. Malgat. I think if I light the candles in order, it opens like secret rooms for all of them, or was that the only secret room? Do up, down, circle. And circle, up, down. Oh, I can't light them anymore. Okay, never mind. Nothing else in here, it seems. Buzz, 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 buzz. Alright, let's go talk to, what's his who's it's. Specializing in sorcery, yeah. Probably death mold. Forest ravines.
Guess they'll never learn.
Skirt, skirt. Get dodged on. Okay, Terry. Let's go to camp, everybody.
How's service under Hensel?
See anybody? And
see anybody complaining?
Oh my gods! Whoa! Didn't have anyone like you in our village.
Oh, there's Roach. I was like, where's he at?
We don't want no trouble here.
No trouble here. Vernon, Roach, Roach.
I know that face.
The frick, dude? Straight Nilfgaardian it?
We're too late.
The Rochulos.
Is the Percival ready to sail?
It is. They will not let us go. Henselt has plans of his own.
I couldn't give a shit about Henselt. Shillard has Triss, and I need to save her.
It's not an option. They'll not let us sail until you lift the curse. And we've no chance of catching the Nilfgaardians on foot. If they wanted to kill her, she'd be dead already. Besides which,
what a
we
Shillard.
know where they've gone. Loch Muin, Witcher. The monarchs and mages are to meet and decide the fate of the known world. You will find Triss there, I promise.
Gillard. Well, meet King Hensel. This is gonna meet that dude's face. He stole my look.
Can you make anything out of these notes, sorcerer?
Hey, Violet. How you gonna read them if you just put them in
Where
your
did
pocket?
you get them?
Unimportant.
And you've no notion what's in them?
Wouldn't be asking
Quit being so suspicious
You
about it.
describe a very dangerous ritual. Practically pure necromancy. The sort that gets you burned at the stake.
Be specific. What kind of ritual?
One to summon the soul of an evil man. A man evil enough to wander the world after death. Souls of this kind gladly enter into covenants in the hope of being sent into the beyond.
Why would anyone want to deal with evil?
The possible reasons are many. You'll always find people willing to sell their souls in exchange for something valuable to them. I'll gladly buy the scroll.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought necromancy was forbidden.
Oh, it is, but I'm an avid collector of manuscripts containing forbidden knowledge.
Let's get weird with it.
The manuscript is yours for the right price.
Did they hire a witcher?
Violet is a purple person. He's violet and red. Bleep, bleep, bloop, blop. Squeak. Bow. Squimdiddlyumptious.
Have you managed to do anything, Witcher?
The Spectre claims she's the ghost of one of the sisters you murdered. They're out for revenge.
Is that why you wanted my coin? To talk rubbish? You're no better than them, you freak! Away with you, demon!
Rude.
What do you want?
I heard there's a man
The soldiers talk about him, but I...
Okay, read Sabrina's execution.
Did you see Sabrina's execution?
Wish I could have, but only what she did to the boys. Believe me, I've seen a lot of monstrosities in my life. My brother died during a coup in Rind when a mage boiled the blood in his veins. Also, I once saw a soldier raping a dead elf woman. But 3 years ago, people melted like lead. Something you can't forget, Witcher.
Okay.
From what I can see, you and the men love your king.
He's like a father to us, really. Comes around from time to time, chats it up, pats you on the mug. Remembers our names, too, though you got to earn that in battle. Been so distinguished 3 times already. Pride myself on it.
I'm sure it's a great honor for a humble soldier like yourself.
Last time it happened, we was on the march. Some peasant poisoned his well. A few of our lads died, many others got sick. I pacified that village. We hit them so hard, we even struck fear into our own boys. They went without a row for 2 days, and the king was very pleased. He came around, gave me a friendly punch in the gut, laughed, and said, "You are one true son of a bitch. If you'd not been born among swine, you'd probably be king." That's how he is. Humane and all. He's really got a heart.
The soldiers you were looking for, they got held up for a while at Sabrina's circle.
Oh, the idiots! To be duped by witchcraft and superstitions. I'll put them to scrubbing the latrines indefinitely. But I thank you for bringing them back. Your reward, as promised.
So long.
I don't think I need any of the other information. I think we're all good on that. Go to the beach at night.
Everything's in good order.
Going for a little night swim. My fist is gonna run away to your face if you ever do something like that again. I'm just kidding. I just said hello. I said hello, Violet. Remeditation. This seems like it's about nighttime. Oh, he said it's between like 11 and... It was almost first light when he came back. Okay, well, that's what happened. All right, well.
You're a fool, Witcher.
Rip.
You trusted a ghost born of suffering. My power shall grow with what you have granted me. When I devour your soul, nothing will stop me.
What?
Rip.
Who are you? And who murdered the sisters?
Their beloved father did. Edirnian soldiers defiled them, and he could not abide the shame. A sensitive murderer.
Why did you go after Maverick? Why not let him live?
Ah, his father, you see. He had certain dealings with me. I was elated when he gave his children up to me, sent them into my arms. When he himself then joined us, my power grew. I felt a might in me like never before. And then I thought, families should stick together. And I was right. Maverick was scrumptious.
No problem, Violet.
Odd that you never noticed Maverick had only 2 sisters and not 3. Initially, I worried I would not fool anyone with a multiplied female soul. But his brothers proved too resistant, and I was forced to try. Lucky for me, a naive Witcher came.
I didn't do anything like that. You literally told me something and I went, hey, Maverick, is this true? And then he yelled in my face and came here and died. She's like gloating in my face. I'm like, I didn't do anything. I failed the Little Sisters quest? What do you mean I failed it? She's like gloating in my face. I'm like, I didn't do anything though. Like, what is this? Was this supposed to open even though I've already been in there? Is that what happened? When Maverick learned what the specters had claimed, he was furious. He sent Geralt packing. Maverick came to the haunted place and tried to defeat the specter alone. He was devoured. The evil spirit grew in strength, okay? I mean, I guess. I feel like, I don't know. Should I should probably reload and see what happens when I save him. But do I care that much? I don't know if I do. Ah. I gotta do it. Oh, how far away is this? Oh, I'm all the way back at Scalen. Go to the cemetery or talk to Map. Can I... I don't know, can I convince him to not be an idiot? No.
Will you stare at... Keep your guard up.
I wish I could go into the camp that direction.
His mother comes and tells him the elder and the...
Oh, I still have to do this stage of the quest. I probably could have reloaded. Here, you know what? Don't have to redo that stage. $27. Oh yeah, I guess I do. Never mind. Didn't save after we went and saw the Nilfgaardian ship leaving.
Yeah? Yeah.
Great. I want to see the best equipment.
Oh. I guess I could buy those trousers from him, but I don't really need them. There you are.
What do you want?
This. So long.
So long.
I'm a bit scared of going against the same.
Nilfgaardian. Now it unlocked my camera, G's.
See you.
Oh, I didn't find that. I didn't go get the document.
Have you managed to do it?
The specters manifest themselves even when you're absent. They've burrowed deep into your subconscious. If I killed them now, they'd return instantly, so I need your help to destroy them.
If there's no other way, what would you ask of me?
Meet me at the beach, an hour before midnight.
Is this gonna kill him? Is that me tricking him to being killed?
Watch the fuck out!
Watch the fuck out. Open up now. Bloop, 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 blop. Watch the fuck out. Before midnight. There we are. Here we are, gang.
Come on. No reason to keep the specters waiting.
You've finally returned, brother. Time to atone for your evil deeds. You shall surrender to us your soul.
Kiss my arse, Phantom. You'll not make me shit myself this time. Me and the Witcher will dispatch you where you belong.
Naive little maverick, made a fool of your entire life. Isn't that true, Geralt?
What are they talking
I don't even
about?
have the choice.
Don't listen to this nonsense. Just help me kill them.
I'll not forget what you did for me.
I did it for coin.
A small price for peace of mind.
Don't you owe me an explanation? I want to hear the truth.
I was born by the very border. General van der Grift understood that I knew every blade of grass here. So he appointed me lead scout. We were based in my family's house.
This house?
One day I scouted beyond the river. When I returned, I found my father digging the graves behind the house.
What happened?
Honor was everything to him. He had brought us up, taught us principles, and then one day Aedirnian soldiers arrived and undid all that. Shamed his children. He could not stop himself. He swore he did not do it, but there was blood in his clothes. We fought. He fell from the cliff.
Why did the Spectres want your soul?
Maybe they've no tolerance for patricide.
Maybe. Now go back to camp and present proof of your valor. Take back your dignity.
Okay. I don't know, both sides are pretty cool. Oh, Drowner.
Die.
Coming to attack. Ard. Ella Ord. Oh. Guess that wasn't the right one. I did it backwards, I think. Oh no, I messed up. That was wrong too. Did it backwards again. There we go. Mal gets notes. Mal gets notes. I hope I get to, when I sell him these notes, that he dies from, I don't know, dies during the war somehow by King Henselt, and then he ascends into necromancy because I sold him the notes.
Shit, you stink.
I can't see it.
The manu.
Manuscript is yours for a price. King, hen, Celt King hen, Celt. How do I talk to this imprisoned elf? Can the king give me
King Henselt awaits
permission?
you, Witcher.
Witcher.
At last. Have you got Sabrina's spear?
Not only that, I've got all 3 artifacts.
You won't regret it.
Oh, we're already going. Okay. Not do that yet. Okay. Actually, auto saved us here. The Assassins of Kings. Said go back later. They'll trust you then? Okay.
I don't get it.
I've been doing work, so. Alright.
What do you want?
Funky.
Can I talk to him?
You're all right. I've heard you've been helping our lads.
I've been helping your
Talk
lads.
away, but be quick. If the corporal sees you, he'll have your balls. And ours.
Okay.
Bloody fat gun. What do you want?
Information. You from Yorvith's unit?
And proud of it. Yorvith will avenge me.
Maybe. I'm responsible for you being captured.
I don't understand.
I warned Yorvith that the Kingslayer had betrayed him. Your leader's alive because of me.
You lie! You're not one of us.
Never claimed to be. I'm not interested in your fight, nor in that of the humans. I have my own goals. I'm hunting the Kingslayer and need information. Will you help me?
I'd rather not reveal anything to the Dwan. Do you know Elder speech?
Mm-hmm.
The Thurmen and Rendan Fest.
The Kingslayer has 2 comrades. They hid among us after assassinating Demavend. That I know. Letho appeared one day and began killing without a word, the most terrible warrior I've ever seen. Seret and Ox are witchers too. They wear snake medallions around their necks. We had no chance against them despite our numbers. They killed everyone, but somehow overlooked me, forgot to finish me off, or believed I would die from my wounds. Where can I find them? They're still in the area. They may have hid in the gullies, but that's like searching for a needle in a haystack. The gullies are a real labyrinth. Find another way. Any idea who they're working for? I don't know, but it's someone with a deep knowledge of politics. That's politics. How do you know that? They know a lot. Too much for simple witchers. A lot of knowledge of politics, like, I mean, Letho himself, but the Nilfgaardians. What are their plans? They didn't mention them. We shared food and hid together, but they didn't trust us, nor did we trust them. Must have said something, mentioned their past. There is one thing, I overheard them. Seret couldn't stand our food, and once he told Ox he wished the Redanians would finally arrive because he dreamt of having roast beef. Roast beef? Redanians? What do the Redanians have to do with this? The Redanian delegation is to visit King Henselt very soon. If I understood correctly, they were to set off on their own after this visit. That's all I know. Do all witchers know Elder speech? I don't think so. Ox and Seret knew it better than you. Much better. Gwynblade. When you find them, may your step be soft and your breath still, Witcher. Farewell. Can I put him out of his misery? Alright, leave me be. Alright, that's good. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
King Henselt awaits you, Witcher.
Awaits you, Witcher. Well, I think we save it here and we lift the curse first thing in the morning. That's alright with you guys. We'll finish chapter 2 tomorrow and jump right into chapter 3. Curse thing in the morning. That's good. Alright, gang. Thank you guys very much for hanging out and watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much to Mifatu for the Prime sub. I really appreciate you and your 5-stream watch streak. High five to you. Oh, I sure do. Alrighty, guys. Like I said, I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. My schedule is right below the stream, and my schedule is also in my Discord server. Consider joining the Discord. And right when I'm offline, the most recent set of videos right under the stream should be the rest of my Witcher 2 playthrough if you'd like to catch up from the beginning. I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. Take care and have a good one, everybody.
Care for a little fornication?
Calm down.